I'm gonna teach deep money today. I'm gonna teach him today. It ain't no deep money. It's Jerome. That's right. It's Jerome today. Ain't no deep money. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Jerome in the building. That's right. Deep money hasn't made it yet, so guess what? You got Jerome. And I'm about to sabotage deep money today because guess what I'm doing, chat? Guess what I'm doing, chat? I'm actually about to... I'm logging into my account. D-Money not even gonna know it. I'm about to make a little money. He about to think that guess what? I'm dying laughing because it's funny to me. You know why it's funny, chat? Because I'm logging into my account as we speak, and Jerome is about to get it on, if you know what I mean. Jerome is about to get it on. That's right. That's right. I'm about to get it on. I'm logging in, chat. D-Money is not going to know what's about to hit him. I'm about to make a little money one way or another, Jack. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of D-Money making all the money. I'm out here trying to make a little money. That's right. That's right. I'm logging in right now. I'm about to sabotage the stream today, chat. I know it's Friday. PW gone. I think he in the Bahamas. He in the Bahamas. I told him, I said, listen, you in the Bahamas, get me a Bahama mama. Bring me back a Bahama mama. That's what I want. A Bahama mama. That's right. That's right. I'm sabotaging today. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm logging into my account, chat. D-Money, the stream might not work today. I'm just being honest. I'm keeping it real in the field with you. It might not work because I'm sabotaging and logging in to my account, and whatever D-Money make today, he not even going to realize it, guys, but it's going to me. That's right. I feel good. It's Jerome. I'm back at the BDH, baby. You never know when you're going to see me. And I'm making an appearance today because I'm feeling good. It's Friday. My taxes hit. That's right. My taxes hit. And yeah, I don't have a job, but guess what? My baby mama's got a job, and they claiming the 8 kids. I told them I want some kind of split. I want a profit split. That's right. Off them kids. And I got it. That's right. That's right. What is going on? I'm Jerome. That's what's going on. I'm inside the BDH. They don't even know it. They don't even know it. I done sabotaged everything. 1 hour chart. What you want to talk about? 1 hour chart, 4 hour chart. What does D-Money normally talk about? 4 hour chart. Oh yeah, it looked good. It looked bearish. It looked green. Whatever he be saying. I don't even know what he be saying, to be honest. Daily chart looked good for a push to the downside or to the upside. It's whatever you want to do because I really don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but it's going to go in one direction. Make no mistake about it. One thing for sure, two things for certain. That's right. That's right. I'm here to sabotage today. That's right. I done logged into my account, chat. I don't know how to work this thing. I don't even know if we live, to be honest with you, because this is not my expertise. Now, if you told me about a lady, you know, in how to get with the ladies and all that, I know how to maneuver. But this right here is a little different to me because I done kind of sabotaged everything today and kind of broke into the BDH for a few minutes here to see what's going on, if you know what I mean. So I don't even know, like, what is this, like these candles, what is these arrows? He got all these arrows on these charts like he know what he's talking about. like he providing financial advice, like he know what he doing. I'm tired of it. This whole thing is a scam. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of him trying to act like he know everything. He don't know everything. He don't know what he talking about. Y'all need to follow me. That's right. Y'all need to follow me, Jerome. Where's Jerome.com if you want to know what I'm up to and what I'm doing. That's right. That's right. I feel good. I don't know what's going to happen today, chat, but if you're rocking with me, you might not make money. I'm just being honest. So you might want to fade me because I don't know what's going on in the market. I don't even know what time it opened. I'm just trying to replicate what DMONEY do. That's right. That's what I'm trying to do. Real Mr. Vincent, he'll know it. What do you know it about? What do you know it about, sir? That's all I'm saying. But I done logged in, chat, and I hear somebody outside, somebody knocking on the door or something. So I got to go because I'm not going back to jail. I can tell you that because I just broke out. So I'm not going back, but I'm gone. So until the next time, show love to Jerome. I'm gone. Oh, man. Guys, I apologize for the security guards' lack of security, chat, unfortunately. So, oh, man, you got to love it. You know, you got to love it with Jerome. I hate it, but man, oh, man, guys. I apologize. You never know what you got to get around the BDH. You know, that's one thing I figured out pretty quickly, chat. PW's, he's in Bahamas, so I guess Jerome decided to try to sabotage the stream, but not going to happen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We back. Like we never left. Oh, man. You gotta love it. It's Friday. You got PW in the Bahamas. And we're here. We're just trying to make a little money. Call IC on Jerome. Oh, man. Never fear. The DMONEY show is here. And what do we got? Well, we're going to get into it in a minute. Cray Cray with Lil Ray Ray. So let's check the the first comments here. So shout out to the Great Dane. Looks like you're one of the first commenters on the stream. We appreciate the support. Dub official, let's go. You gotta love it. Pablo, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Mar Infinity Jerome was calling out bangers. Yeah, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. Man. Family meetups must be so awkward these days. Hey. Well, you already know. Unfortunately. All right, so How can I trade on Warbucks for competition? Yes, DXTrade is a platform. You got to register. So if you haven't registered, you would have to register. If you can't get in, you might be locked at this point, guys, because we talked about that multiple days. I know PW even had a post yesterday. Let me shoot a text to find out if there's any more time to enter. Yeah, it ended last night at 5 p.m. Yep. So that's it, right? No more entering, guys. So PW, yeah, his post said you had until 5 o'clock. Yeah, now that I think about that. Check your email for login credentials, chat. So if you registered in time before 5 o'clock yesterday, you should have had an email that allowed you to get in. What instruments can be traded? It's all crypto. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out, guys. I'll see if there's notifications or something that there's some issues, but as of right now, you had to register yesterday by 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Just got the email right now. Oh, okay, nice. So never fear, we're back. We are back. You had Jerome trying to sabotage the stream. If you missed that, I'm sure there'll be some footage. We'll pull it from the CCTV, guys. And I'm gonna share that with PW to try to get this guy permanently trespassed. So let's go ahead and map out the daily levels. Let me kind of switch to this real quick. Give me 1 second, chat. Oh. No, you know what? Account. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so let's map out the daily levels here. As always. So yesterday's daily candles high was 25,418.25. Yesterday's daily candles low was 24,861.75. There you go. Right, so it's your daily candle high and low. Mapped out on the chart. I mean, you had a bearish. So obviously yesterday's candle had some bullish momentum, right? It was trying to push, and then it ended up closing. We had a lot of selling pressure to the downside. Remember that crazy move, the crazy sell-off, chat. Right now we're hanging out right below yesterday's daily candles low at 24,842. So this is a little cray with Lil Ray right here, right? We gotta see how this shapes up today, chat. Right now, there's a lot of obviously selling pressure to the downside. If we continue lower on the higher time frame, when you look to the left, you do have areas of interest down here, lower. So like this 24,670 area could be a level of interest if they're going to continue, right? A lot of bearish momentum on the current 4-hour candle, chat. right? So that's this is going to be interesting because right now a lot of selling pressure to the downside. You do have a bearish EMA cross on the 4-hour chart that's trying to basically form as well, which means that the 1-hour chart already has a bearish EMA cross. Crazy part is, look how many bearish candles you got in a row on the 1-hour chart so far, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We already had, this is the 7th candle if it closes bearish. You had to push right back to the EMAs and more selling pressure to the downside. So yeah, I mean, right now you have to be semi-bearish bias, but anything can happen obviously with NQ. So we got to wait and see what, you know, if they're going to push this back up and then you get more continuation to the downside, or if we're going to get some kind of reversal. D-Money, do you think that once New York opens, it can go above Asia high? Anything's possible with NQ, but if you're saying Asia high, I mean, you're talking like back above 25,000. I mean, that's possible, right? If they want to reverse it, you got to wait and see. So no, I got low expectations going into the session, chat, meaning that I'm just going to trade what I see in front of me. I don't have a necessarily a bias because we've already had a sell off to the downside. We know that, so need to let price kind of open up, try to see if we can follow, if I can follow that opening range momentum. That's going to be the game plan. So and then we'll kind of go from there, right? Yeah, I see the equal lows there, guys. Yeah, I see the equal lows here. You can see the 15-minute chart. You do have current, but remember there's some time left, right? But would not be surprised if we get some kind of pop back above like 24,900 level. So the equal low you have 24,832.25, and then the current candle 24,831. So I mean, that's pretty close, right? I mean, that's right there. So it definitely qualifies after a sell-off. We've had a lot of selling pressure to the downside, right? So that definitely qualifies as a possible equal low for some kind of pump. But never fear, we're gonna do a poll. It's here. We're gonna see how you guys are feeling out there as we get ready for market open. And I am intrigued to see how you guys are feeling, right? So we'll do, since it's already been dropping, right? We'll do up at open as the question for the chat. And we'll check back, right? All right, so there's your poll. Let's see how you guys are feeling out there. We'll check back as we get a little closer to the market open. We still have some time, chat. We got over 16 minutes for the market to open up, and we'll see what we get. So, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you had Jerome make an appearance here, chat. This guy busting into the BDH again. So I don't know. Tell PW that probably the security guard, if we switch up the donuts, he'll probably stop. He'll probably quit. So maybe we got to stop getting Krispy Kreme, chat, and this guy will probably stop showing up for work, so we can probably hire better security. Let's go. PW done crashed out last night. Huh? PW's he's headed to Bahamas, chat. Fantastic gaming. Love you, D-Money. Hey, I love you. Oh man, you gotta love it. Somebody created a Jerome BDH. Yeah, that's not us, chat. So if you guys see the Jerome BDH, we appreciate the support there, but that's not us, right? So he said BW gave him a key, so yeah, I know. I see the equal lows on the 15-minute chart. That's what I was just talking about, right? But nevertheless, I still got to let the market open up at 9:30 and see what happens. Not gonna really play into that now because it's only 9:15, right? So I'm not gonna play into it. D-Money showing love from Pembroke Pines by the Walmart. Make sure y'all like. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, chat, we got to keep the streak alive. So do me a solid. We got about 3,000 people tuned into the show. It's only 9:15. So do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button. We've had a streak going of over 1,000 likes before 9:30. And looks like we're at 508. So if you haven't already, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We just out here trying to make a little monies. I'm going to see what I can get. I don't really have we've had a lot of selling pressure. Does that continue today? Or do we get some kind of upside momentum? That's the question. The chat right now clearly feels, we only have 670 votes, so we'll chat back a little later. But currently at the moment, 60% feel like we're going to go up at open. So, not going to lie, the chat's been correct on a few of these polls over the last few days, chat. Is that streak going to continue today, or is that running out of gas? We're going to find out. Manhood 3905. Good morning, D-Money. This is my third day here. Learned a lot in the last 2 days. This is the best live stream on YouTube. Hey, man. We appreciate the kind words. So we're definitely trying. I love you. Always vote the opposite. LOL. Yeah, and that's the thing, chat. Right. We'll see as we get a little closer. As we get a little closer to the open, what we're looking like. Obviously, we have a lot of selling pressure in the market right now. So you got to kind of be cautious of that. Right? So it's hard to be bullish at the moment. But we all know that NQ does what it wants. 4-hour candle right now is super bearish. So I do see that. Hanging out below all three EMAs, the 14, 50, and 200 EMA as well. So on a higher time frame. So that's an appetite for destruction in most scenarios. You do have support down here, basically below 700 on a higher time frame, chat. So we'll see what happens. How am I thinking price action will be today? Yeah, to be honest, like I was kind of saying that a little earlier. I'm not sure. You never know. That's the issue, right? We don't know. You had a lot of volatility yesterday. I'm gonna let the 5-minute opening range candle establish itself, and I'm gonna try to join the momentum in that direction either way. So, but you never know, right? You never know. So it's Friday. We out here getting it. So you got you had core PPI at 8:30, chat, and PPI, right? Red folder. So it looks like at 9:45 we got some yellow folder news. So we got Chicago PMI, and then you have at 10 o'clock, you also have construction spending. So there's your news for the rest of the day. and that's pretty much it, right? So nope, no more red folder, but you did have core PPI at 8:30. D-Money, what's the plans for the weekend? Yeah, we got the editor. The editor invited me to something on Saturday, right? So I'm not sure if I'm gonna attend. It all depends on you know, I don't know if he's trying to set me up or something, you know. You never know with the editor. You gotta watch this guy, man. Now I'm gonna try to. There's a comedy show trying to hit up on Saturday, chat. You got D. Ray Davis here. If you're into comedy, D. Ray Davis is in town today through Sunday. Gonna try to check that out. Let's go. I like the Sunday Fun Day stream. Would PW do it again? Yeah, you never know. PW does random stuff, chat, right? Whenever he's meaning that he's, you know, you never know. Like he'll just pop on randomly, right? Not necessarily kind of posting it and saying that he's gonna hop on. He'll just do it whenever he feels, whenever he wants to do it. So I'm sure there'll be more sporadic streams, or you know, whenever he's in the mood to do it, chat. You never know. You got to stay tuned. Shout out to Justin. What up, D Money? Hope you feeling good and living better. Yeah, I'm pretty good here. So do you dream about candlesticks? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That would be a negative, sir. So don't you fear. We got some Pokemon cards to open today, chat. We saved it to Friday. Right? We got some Pokemon cards. I felt, you know, PW was a little jealous of my coleslaw pull yesterday. He was eyeing it. I don't think I'm going to get the Pikachu, but I tried. So we got it in plastic here. We got my card. I'm still holding on to, chat. Still keeping the faith. Somebody checked the price yesterday. They said it was $1.80. So the value of the card. I think they're trying to lowball me so that way I can get rid of the card. You know, I know all the strategies, chat. I'm not gonna fall for it. Coleslaw incoming. Yep, you already know. So if you guys missed it, I had an epic draw PSA 10 coleslaw card that I drew, guys. So we'll get into that a little later, but I'm holding on to it. Got it sleeved up and ready for maybe we drop some bids for the coleslaw card. You never know. I just spent an hour in line at Walmart for some Pokemon cards. Yeah. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. Are you green already, D? The funny part is I tried to click over on to make sure my chart was set up. To make sure I had the accurate price on TradingView, and I guess I had a long for like almost 10 points on the queue. So I'm up like $171 on the account by accident, to be honest. So, but I haven't taken any real trades, chat. So we'll see what we got. We got the Apex withdrawal coming up, $13,000. So we'll definitely take that, and we'll keep it pushing. We'll see what we can get as we prepare for market open. So we got about 5 minutes left, and we're at 845 likes, chat. Do me a solid, hit the like button. We're trying to keep the streak alive. We've had 1,000 likes or more every stream before 9:30. Appreciate the support. So, all right, right now, so we're getting there. We're going to finalize. We're going to give it about another 30 seconds. We'll finalize the poll. So you got a little less than 30 seconds to get your vote in for up or down at open. And we hit 1,000 likes, so I appreciate the support, chat. The streak continues. Let's go. All right, so we're going to finalize the poll here. So it looks like we got... Give it a couple more seconds. 1,650 votes. So cray with Lil Ray Ray. And it looks all right. So there's 1,700 votes. Yeah. So right now, Chad, I mean, it's pretty clear that we got about 59% of the voters feel that we're gonna go up at open, right? So 41% feels that we're gonna drop for more downside. I'm only here to learn about the weather down in Fort Lauderdale, even though I'm in India. Haha. Shout out to Bradley. Let's go. Do the votes affect your bias? No, to be honest. It's just more about interaction, chat, right? With seeing how everybody else is feeling. It's kind of, I mean, it's always very interesting as far as that, right? Like to kind of see how the chat's feeling. But it doesn't, like, I don't really necessarily buy into it at all. I'm just trying to trade momentum either way, so. And that's the cool part about it, chat, right? You don't have to be right on your initial bias. The market hasn't even opened yet. So doesn't mean that you can't flip to a different bias if you see something different on the chart. That's all. All right, so we're going to close it here. It's going to be closed, waiting for 19. All right, we just hit 1,900 votes, so I'm going to close it. I'm going to close it out now, chat, right? So I'm going to end the poll. 58% feels that we are going to, 58% feel like we're going to go up at open. 42% feels that we're going to go down. So there you go. Do with that as you will. And we got about a minute and 15 seconds left, chat. We're getting more sell side pressure to the downside. And we are currently respecting the EMAs very well, right? So that's also a little interesting there. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to let the 5-minute ORB candle set up, and then we'll go from there. All right, about 30 seconds left. What's your vote? Yeah, I really don't have I mean, because we've already had a lot of sell side. So if I had to vote right now, I would say we might get a bounce, even if they're going to drop it lower. That would be my initial, but we'll see. All right, 8 seconds left. We're getting ready. We got over 5,100 people tuned in, guys. So so far, it's only 9. All right, so there it is. Market's open. See what happens here. Straight up, so far. Yeah, I would say this 863 level, chat, the previous daily candles high area or low area. So I would say if we get back above there, then you might get a nice little long setup there for more continuation to the upside, right, at this point. But we're gonna let this candle kind of play out. You had a rejection right off that level so far. All right, so kind of tame so far, right? Tame open. I mean, you had a bounce. Still early, got a ton of time left. So you got a rejection so far off 24,861.75, yesterday's daily candles low, which is not great if you're a bull because it's showing some resistance up there. I think if we get back above 866, chat, that's an indication for a long setup. So see what we get. Just being patient here. So yeah, keep an eye out for that 860 area, right? Previous high that was put in 867. If they can get it up there, I feel like we're headed to 922 or higher, chat, which is the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So said that a few times, right? Because I know there's going to be somebody that said I didn't say it. So all right. So, oh my God, I'm in a micro, guys. You got to be kidding me. All right, there's the long, guys, from 868. Called it out, right? Unfortunately, I'm in a micro. You got to be kidding me, guys. I'm at the try to add into this. You got to be kidding me, guys. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. All right, so kind of went large there, but I'm basically gonna let this ride, chat, because let's go, baby. All right, so I can't believe I traded a micro on that, guys. Can you believe that? Jerome sabotaged me. Jerome literally sabotaged me. Oh, man. You got to love it, chat. Literally had a micro. And that was because I had a flip day on an account, guys. You got to be kidding me, man. All right, so the long played. If you caught the trade, drop a W in the chat. I mean, obviously I'm disappointed because I had a micro, but that was a nice call out for the long. I mean, you had there was over 50 points, chat, to be honest. Pretty basic setup there. So, yeah, I mean, hey, what do you do, man? I'm real. Oh, man, guys. Disappointing. All right, so we're going to go over that trade, nevertheless. Give me 1 second here. Man, I can't believe that. I'm just flipping this back over chat. Give me 1 second. All right, so you had your opening range. I kind of saw price. We're gonna talk through it, guys, and we'll kind of break it down here. So, 5-minute chart. Just keep an eye out for 24,861. That was yesterday's daily candle low. Thought process there is that if we can get momentum back above that level, we're gonna push higher, guys. Right? You had about, I mean, wasn't quite 50 points. It was a 43 point pop above that high. Right at it, and I still think there's more upside to come, to be honest. Because you've already had selling pressure, chat. So I would just kind of keep an eye out. Now, if you want to map out the 5-minute opening range, clearly, right, you can map that out. You can wait for a break, and then you can continue. Right? If it breaks to the upside, you're looking for more upside continuation. Above basically 904.25. Man. You gotta love it. So yeah, Jerome sabotaged me. But nevertheless, guys, still called it out, right? So nice trade call out. Basic trading, basic micro. Yep. Was that what's the basic setup? Gambling without ORB, LOL. Nah, that's not gambling, guys. When you look at the push, you're basically looking at I was looking at these highs, these previous candles highs, 834, 840, all that, right? If it started taking out those highs, guys, you got bullish momentum. Was targeting actually the 50 EMA on a 5-minute chart. You just never got up there. So now you can frame it, right? If you want to, now that you got your opening range, you can wait for a break and continuation. So I'm going to have to see if I can frame the next setup since I had a micro there. It happens, guys. Basically had a flip day and did not switch it back over to the regular NQ. It happens. So now you act like it's a back thing. Nah, just disappointing, right? But hey, we'll take it, guys. We're getting ready here for, it looks like, more upside. So I am watching for more potential upside continuation for a break above the opening range high. And it's trying, right? Got a rejection there. So I would say a break back above the high, guys, on the current. All right, so you get back above 909, I would look for more upside continuation. So called out an opening range trade. Basically, and I can guarantee you, if you go to the hold on one second, chat. I guarantee if you go to the lower time frame, you'll see a break. And we're going to check that in a second. All right. So what do I mean by that, chat? As you get a sell-off, right? So like there's no setup right now on the 5-minute chart. So all right, this is your open candle, 9:30 open candle, guys. Once you start breaking, this is a 2-minute chart, you start breaking these previous highs, like kind of sitting up here, you're trying to ride the momentum for upside, right? And I know I was on a 5-minute chart, but you can see the lows. You can see these highs of previous candles. All you got to do when you go to the 5-minute chart, look to the left, right? These are the highs that I'm talking about, where the arrow is, right? Once price got back above those highs, guys, you're looking to ride the momentum to the upside. That's all. But now we're kind of hanging out inside the opening range. You got a rejection. That's not great if you're bullish. So I need to wait for more information at this point. Called 910 perfect. No, you're talking about for, yeah. I mean, because that was, yeah, look at this rejection, chat. This is Cray Cray with Lil Ray right here. Not looking good. For bulls. So 24,805 is your opening range candles low. We're breaking out to the downside here. Retail concepts work for once, LOL, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. So, yeah, so this is the rejection right off the 50 EMA so far, right? Got to wait for more information here to see how we're going to react. Right back inside the 5-minute ORB. 15-minute candle is going to be set, guys. Look at the current 15-minute candle. I mean, it's a nasty looking candle there so far, right? Got about 25 seconds left. Right back inside of the opening range. 5-minute opening range. Like I said, back above 910 would be, you'd have to be bullish. If it can get there, right? It's not looking too hot right now. All right, so there's your 15-minute opening range, chat. I'm gonna map it out. The low of the candle, 782. High, the 15-minute candle, 909. And there's a 15-minute ORB, right? So that long wick at the bottom of the previous bearish candle is a little interesting there, to be honest, because is that enough to kind of get us going back to the upside? Well, we're gonna find out. Which one do I prefer? Opening range, better, 5 minute or 15? The 15 is technically probably going to be more reliable, chat, because you're going with a little bit higher time frame. The 5 minute chart, sometimes you can get whipsaw. I just saw the. All right, look at this push, guys. Like I said, above 910, you got to look out for longs. All right, there's the opening range. Break, 15-minute chart. Kind of interesting that it's right at the 250 EMA on the 15-minute chart, though. So that's a little trappy, in my opinion, chat, right? Need to see like another push here. So if we can overtake that. So if we overtake 915 area, then I will be looking to join that party, right? I want to push down and I want to push back up. I don't want to fake out here. And that's what I'm kind of sniffing, right? That it's some kind of like fake out so far. So yeah, so we're starting to get some chop. You had a push down. Previous 5-minute candle, right? You had a sell-off of about 120 points. Current candle opens up, pushes up 97 points. That's some trap action, unfortunately. So if we can reclaim the EMA, chat, that 913 level, then more than likely we'll be looking for a long there. Need us to get back above basically the opening range candles high. That's what I'm looking for. You do have, so, and you know what that probably was, now that I think about it? We had 945 Chicago PMI, chat. So if you look at the time, that's basically a news candle. So that 945 candle is a news candle. But I like, if they can get pushing here, guys, above this 916 area, longs should print here. There you go. Right? Entry was 917, right above the high. Called out the level, guys. So let's see if we got continuation to the upside. Or they're going to yoke this thing, right? All right. So let's see. 17. All right, let's go, baby. Come on, guys. Come on, man. Guys. Come on, man. All right. I'm going to take that, chat. I'm going to take that because I don't like the pullback there. But we'll take it. I love you. Let's go. You gotta love it. Never fear, the D-Money show's here. They tried to hold me back with a micro, chat. I said no, no, no. Played the Destiny Child on them. Said no, no, no. You gotta love it. All right, so pretty basic trade. As you get a pullback now, right? Played the break of the opening range. That 9. We kind of talked about the level, chat, right? Because if they had enough momentum to kind of get it up there, that's bullish. All right, right back down. So drop a W in the chat if you're taking if you took that trade call out there for a long. You gotta love it. Saful, maybe this is your first time watching the stream. I literally said the level that I was entering on, sir. So that's all. I literally said it. If you clearly, I said it because if you look at the amount of W's in the chat, you weren't listening, sir. I'm just being honest. I've literally called out both levels for these trades that I took. So, and we're not a signal service, so this is a free stream. But I know for a fact that I called out what I was looking for these longs, and I see a lot of W's in the chat. So, I love you. Let's go. All right, so yeah, I mean the only issue here, chat, is I don't like basically the reaction, right? Like you're getting these pops, but you're not getting continuation, or you are getting. I mean, let me rephrase that, chat. So you're getting some continuation, but you're getting these retracements like right away, right? You're not getting like a continuation like instantly. You're getting like pullbacks on the next immediate candle. So as an example, right, we just had obviously the candle entered for the long. That was 124 point pop to the upside. This candle that just the next 5-minute candle basically is already down 55 points. So it's like you're getting these heavy retracements on the way up. We are starting to put in some bullish structure though, right? You got some lows down here, you got a higher low, etc. So that's what's occurring. DMONEY is the MAA rule, more than 30% of your drawdown itself. So, all right. So let's say you got an account. Let's say you're trading, because you're saying MAE, right? So that's basically Apex verbiage. So I'm gonna assume that you're talking about Apex. So we'll use Apex as the example, right? So if you have like a 50K account, let's say you got a 50K Apex account. And let's say you got it funded. So you're in the funded phase. So, all right. You got $2,500 of drawdown. And the way that they do it is that it can't be more than 30%. So no given trade can be a loss of more than 30%. So all you do is you just take $2,500 times 0.30, and that's going to give you the max amount that you're able to lose per trade. Now, that's the maximum amount. I wouldn't recommend getting close to that, right? Give yourself some room because of slippage, etc. because you might make a mistake, right? You're thinking like, oh, let me put exactly at 30%. You do the calculation and then you're $5 over, right? Or $1 over. If you're over, you're over, to be honest. So that's $750, right? So they're like, hey, you can't lose more than $750 on a single trade. Now, as your account balance grows, that it's going to also increase as well, right? So if you got your account balance all of a sudden to $4,000 in profit, then you do 0.30, right? $4,000 times 0.30, you have up to the maximum of $1,200 to lose on a single trade, if that makes any sense. D-Money, when you watch a level like now, do you usually do a stop order or market? No, typically it's so, well, these buys, so like that first long, guys, the first long over here that I kind of took when I saw price kind of getting back above these lows, or sorry, these highs, like 840 area, that was actually a buy order, and the second trade, the second long was a buy order as well to kick me into the trade, right? Taking out like this 9, like 11 level, rounding it up. Because you're not gonna, if you don't have an order in, if you're trading momentum when the market's opening up, a lot of times your entry is gonna, by the time they kick you into the trade, it's gonna be a horrible fill. So you're gonna experience some slippage, and your entry is gonna be off. So it's probably better to have an order there. But I do limits all the time, chat. Right? It just depends on the scenario, but I do make no mistake about it. All right, so what do we got? Well, I mean, you got some chop. We're right back inside the 15-minute opening range, chat. We had a breakout to the upside. We took I took 2 longs already on the break of basically the 5-minute. Saw it kind of putting in new highs. Took a long there. Took a breakout above the 909 level as well, right? And now we're right back inside the 15-minute opening range. So you got some chop suey going on. That's what I'm seeing. And the longer we kind of hang out, chat, and consolidate here, it's probably not good for shorts, to be honest. You want to see us basically lose 24,782 with conviction, because we've already had a lot of selling pressure to the downside. So you want to see follow through and not like a stall. Effect come in right to the market, because the longer we kind of stall, you kind of feel like we're building up to possibly push higher. So never fear, we're gonna find out what happens. It's Friday. You had Jerome trying to sabotage me, broke into the BDH. Apparently he was on stream. I hope we got some good CCTV footage. I definitely alerted the authorities, don't you worry. Oh man. Yeah, so right back inside the 15-minute ORB, chat. That's a little cray with a little ray. You got bullish candles, though, forming on the 15-minute chart, sitting right below 24,896, which is the 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart. So it's looking like a V-shaped recovery on the 15-minute, like trying to form. right? Like that's what it looks like, chat. But like I said, you need follow through for any kind of move to be sustainable and not get these like sellouts, right? Because like right now, every pop is getting sold back down. All right, there's a break. Yeah, this is higher prices are in play here, chat. Clearly, right? It just basically kind of, the way that I'm reading this is that it's they want higher prices. However, it's just taking a while to build out. And you can see that now, right? We just got back above 24,927. So this is ICT wrong again, LOL. The volatility is crazy. Yeah, it's a little cray, guys. But I think, like I said, the longer we kind of hang out down here and we don't put in new lows, we're headed to the upside, chat. Called out 2 trades already. Took 2 trades. It's only 10 o'clock. You could have netted, I guess, over 60 plus points, right? To be honest. Look at the pump here. I mean, these 5-minute candles are crazy, chat. Look at this. This is here's a random 86-point pop to the upside. So can we hold that 909 level, chat, right? The high of the opening range. And kind of get momentum, because, I mean, you got on the 5-minute chart, you got up to 25,000. That's the closest area level of interest for me, 25,000 level. You got about 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. Yeah, look, and see, like, right back down, chat. Man. There's a 40-point reversal right back down. You gotta love NQ, chat. I mean, there's a 51-point reversal right back down, right after that pop. So if you didn't take profit, you just got stopped out. You gotta love it. So it's cray with Lil Ray. Never fear. The whipsaw action is here. Or maybe you should fear that, to be honest. I'm just saying. Because you're getting these sell-offs right back the opposite direction, chat. All right, so the long, all right, you finally, now that looks convincing a little bit better for a long, possibly, right? Stop back above, stop back below 913. But as we kind of slow grind to the upside, it looks like. Got a low down there, higher low. Here's another higher low, and then we get an expansion like out of this level finally up to 25,000. Because we were able to close back above the 50 EMA. All right, let's do this, chat. Yeah, it looks like that would be the play there, right? 1 hour candle just opened about 7 minutes ago, chat. It is bullish. You got room up to like 25,000, to be honest. Yep. So yeah, the longs are in play here, chat. It looks like, right? Up to maybe 25,000. Got to be careful though in this area because of these crazy pullbacks. You're probably trying to get in as close as you can to the EMA. And that first entry, right? The best entry would have been technically right off 914. But what I'll tell you right now with the volatility, there's nothing wrong with sizing down, chat. Because you could be right on the direction, but guess what? If the entry's off, no mas. All right, so keep an eye out here above 963, chat, right? If they can kind of pop that high, I think we're headed up to 25,000 really quick. But we are kind of grinding here to the upside. 1 hour chart looks bullish at the moment for a pump. And I'm getting that 25,000 level from basically it being a psychological level, chat. Trying to quick long here. See if I'm right. Entry was 964. All right, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna take that off there, guys. There was about 13, 14 points. I'll take the pop there, to be honest. We'll take it. And you're probably gonna get I mean, I would be surprised if we don't hit 25,000 level. Let's go. So I'm not giving it a lot of room, chat, only because we've had you've had these violent pullbacks. So I'm not gonna give it a ton of room like I normally would, right? I'm not messing around with that. Because you're getting these pops and you get a 50-point sell-off to the downside. So I took 20 points and went out. ATM script, perfect. Thanks again, DMONEY. Third trade W. Let's go. I love you. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We just out here trying to make a little money on a crazy price action day, meaning that you're getting these rips, but then you're getting these pullbacks just as deep. So not every trade's going to be a 30, 40 point banger, chat, right? Especially with this volatility. So looks like we're at 1,500 likes trying to get to 2,000. We got 5,700 people tuned into the show. Called out 3 trades that I took, guys, right? all winning trades. Saw a lot of W's. So do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, let's go. So yeah, I mean it's I would have to lean towards longs, chat. 25,000 level, in my opinion, is a pivotal area that they're gonna probably try to hit. 1 hour chart looks like it's prime for it, right? 4 hour chart is looking bullish as well. Closest EMA on a 4 hour chart is 25,032. That's the 50 EMA actually on the 4 hour chart, guys. So there's some room up there if they want to get it, if they want to get this thing rolling. Shout out to, is it Krillin? 678. I'm up $1,000 on the eval today. Feels good. See you next week. Let's go. D-Money, I'm up 2,700 and done for the day. Nice. Congrats. Congrats. Is it Tell him? Yeah, tell him. Congrats. Tell him, Tony. W, thanks. D-Money, done for the day. See you next time. Hey, Mila, have a good weekend. Yeah, there you go. There's more upside, chat, right? I felt that. There you go. So there's your 991 area. Like I said, I felt pretty good about longs up to at least 25,000 range, chat, because of the higher time frame. You can look at the 1 hour chart. See, we just kind of tapped the 14 EMA. That was a level. $1,500. Thanks, D-Money. Done for the day. Congrats. Oh, 500 on a PA account. Nice. I love you. Yeah, I had to fight. I had to battle, guys. Right. So I had to battle because I had a micro open at open. You gotta love it. Had to basically kind of keep grinding. Cray with Lil Ray Ray, never fear. Van, thanks, D-Money. I just passed 3 evals on Apex. Wow, congrats. Yeah, so let's do this, chat. So how much are you let's do this. How much are you up on the session? I called out at least 3 trades, chat, that printed that were W's, right? Last trade was the smallest trade. It was like 10 points. I called out I think almost a 40-point trade and probably at least a 20 or 25-point trade, right? Roughly. So now if you traded something else, if you got caught in whipsaw, that's totally different, right? Because there were some pushes, and if you held it, you didn't take profit. A lot of those retracements were bigger than the initial move. So I got caught in whipsaw. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that's the thing, right? Because there's some nasty whipsaw there, chat, on some of the, on the way up. But once I saw price basically, because I mean, you could see the structure, it's just not clean. But see how you got like some lows down here, you got a higher low, you got a higher low, and then you got an expansion here. That's all I was saying. I felt like we were gonna try to at least make an attempt to get to 25,000. Because once you start seeing the structure, chat, like kind of build itself up, then you're anticipating some kind of follow through for more upside, right? So that 25,000 level has not been breached as of yet. I mean, the high of the previous candle was 24,993, pretty close to it. Right now you're getting a reaction off the 1 hour chart's 14 EMA, chat. Doesn't mean we can't head higher, but right now you're getting like a bearish reaction off of the 14 EMA on the 1 hour chart at the moment. So that's where that arrow is. So that's been the pattern though, chat, right? That's been the pattern. So you get a high put in, price comes down, does a bearish retracement, and then you get a bullish candle that takes us higher for higher highs. So it'll be interesting to see if that pattern like continues. So you do have so the 921 is the EMA there. So you could get, if they're gonna keep the pattern alive, you could head down there and then kind of build out to go bullish again. So be a little interesting here to see if that's what plays. $14 EMA sitting at 917. So never fear though, right? We'll see what we can get, guys. Let this build up a little bit. Let it build out. See if we get another higher low scenario on the 5-minute chart. So we got about 2 minutes left on the current 5-minute candle. I had to fight back there, guys. You guys saw that I had micros rolling, unfortunately. I don't know how. I guess I had flip accounts, so I had to flip some accounts for a flip day, and I didn't have it switched over to NQ, so it is what it is. We'll take it. So, hey, profit is profit, guys. Yo, D-Money, I'm up 2,000 for the day. Hey, Benjamin, congrats. I'm happy for you. All right, so this is the area that you kind of want to watch, chat, right? You don't want to. All right, so for sure, you can kind of map out the maximum pain, or a line in the sand, I should say, is this level down here on the 5-minute chart, right? Because you want, basically, if we're going to continue to push higher lows and higher highs, you want these lows down here, like 880 area, etc., to be protected and not get taken out. So you got about 35 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. Let's see if we can get to 2,000 likes, chat. I know it's Friday. We got like fatigue, but we got 5,400 people tuned into the show. Dropped a lot of sauce. I know at peak we had over 6,000, well over 6,000 people tuned into the show, chat. Do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. And there's a bounce right back up, right off the 50 EMA so far on the 5-minute chart. So I would say if you can get back above 971, guys, obviously you target 25,000. That's how you would have to play it, right? Break above 971, guys. You target 25,000 or higher. $15-minute chart, it's having a little issue right at the 50 EMA. Right, you're getting a bit of a pullback. So I'm not long, Chad. I'm not long. I'm just looking at the market structure and I'm saying what would make sense. That these lows, so this like is if this is the higher low, then we're gonna get an answer, right? We're gonna get a reaction, probably up above 25,000. Because you got a low down here. You got a higher low that was established. And then this will be the next, right? The next higher low. And then you get a push out of this area to like 25,000. Where's Corn Dog Tim? Yeah, that's what. Hey, we all want to know where's Corn Dog Tim. I don't know. Not looking good, chat. So he, if you guys are not caught up on Corn Dog Tim, the story. One day I called out a trade I took. I guess Corn Dog Tim took the same trade and said he was going to relax and eat a corn dog. But he did not share all the information initially, Chad. I guess the corn dog was under the sofa. He was doing some cleaning and found the corn dog. Decided to give part of that to his kid and the dog. The kid survived, chat, so I'm happy about that. I know the kid is doing okay. I'm not sure at this point about the dog. But Corn Dog Tim had to get his stomach pumped, chat. Somebody from the chat went to the hospital and did a wellness check on Corn Dog Tim. He gave the thumbs up. So we know he got released from the hospital. We know at one point, I guess he was at a fair selling corn dogs. And now we don't know where Corn Dog Tim is. So if anybody out there knows Corn Dog Tim, tell him we're still concerned. And we don't know what to do. We don't know how to react, right? It's kind of like we're holding on to hope that he's okay, but we don't know. All right, so above 970, chat, you have to be anticipating a break of or at least an approach to 25,000 level. Kind of playing into the thought process that this was a higher low on the 5-minute chart. 15-minute chart right now. Yeah, you got a nice bottom wick. Look at the current bottom wick on the 15-minute chart, chat. You got a nice bottom wick. It just needs to get some energy to get back above the 50 EMA sitting at 24,976. So if they can do that, I mean, you have room up to the 200 on the 15-minute chart. That's 25,077. So I like the longs, guys, on a potential push here, right? Trying to get up to the highs. Man, this thing popped already, guys. 979 was the entry. I had a late entry, guys. Oh, let's go. That's over 10 points. You got to love it, guys. It's over 10 points. We'll take it. We'll take that off, actually, because it popped so quick, chat. Another 10-point winner. Chicken dinner, if you didn't enter. So, you got to love it. So, and that's just, and I do feel we're going to head higher, chat. I'm just taking it if it's in front of me at this point, to be honest, because we know that we've had some yoke price action. But it popped. My entry wasn't even the best entry, to be honest, right? But it popped pretty much as soon as I kind of got into the trade. So it is what it is. It happens. All right, so what do we got? So, all right, now you don't want to see this, to be honest, right? You just had a higher low be put in, so you want to see this level be respected, chat. So if you're a bull, this is technically a buy entry for you because you want to see a bullish reaction right back the opposite direction. If you're a bear, you want to flush through the area, right? You want us to lose basically 24,922 to 14 and 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. But this would be a reactionary level if you're a bull. You're trying to anticipate us kind of pushing back the opposite direction because the candle pretty much opened up, guys, and it went straight bearish, right? You got a small top wick. But that's how I would play it, to be honest. All right, who's going to win the battle? I mean, the 30-minute chart, it is bullish. You're in the midst of a V-shaped recovery on the 30-minute chart. 1-hour chart, same thing. So I think you're looking, right? So like I said, if you're a bull, you're trying to, you would be buying guys off that level. And that's a 20-point pop, right? There's a 20-point reaction back up. If you bought off the little support area that I had mapped out, chat. 25 points now. Explain, please, the impact of drawdown when trading prop. I feel trading 20 points up impacts. I feel trading 20 points up. I'm not sure what you mean by 20 points up impacts drawdown. So if you're saying a 20-point pop or something, like, yeah, if you're look at the reaction here though, chat. There you go. There's a 30-point pop back the opposite direction. So yeah, I'm not sure what you're kind of referring to, but if you're trading a prop that has trailing drawdown, you want to take profit at the highest profit point, right? So as an example, say you're up $200 on a trade. That's the highest amount that you were up on a trade. $200. You close it out up $100. So basically you had $200 in profit, you close it out. By the time you close it out, you made $100. So if you have trailing drawdown, you lost $100 of drawdown because you didn't close it out at the highest point, right? Which was 200 in profit. Caught a quick 15 points. Shout out to Steel One. Let's go. What tool is that you're measuring with, Joy? Yeah, it's actually it's on TradingView. If you go over to the left-hand side of the screen, you can kind of see my hand over it right now. It's the measuring tool. So you have, it's called price range. It's under measuring. So when you click on like the drop down, it's going to have like up top, it'll have projection, it'll have volume base, and then it'll have measure, and it's the price range one. So if you click the star, you can favorite and add it, right? You can add it to your favorites. DMONEY, if you weren't streaming, would you call it a day already after the wins you've got? More than likely, yes. Well, yeah, if you want to,
I would say more than likely, yeah, if you want to stay profitable, right? Because the problem is, the more you trade, the more you're opening yourself up to risk, right? So the risk to be wrong because you're a human, so you're not a robot, right? So it's kind of like there's gonna be some error factor in there. There's gonna be, like, I had an error this morning. You guys saw that, right? I had the micro set up because I had to flip an account, so I didn't flip over. I didn't click on NQ. I clicked on MMQ because it's right next to it, right? So it's like stuff like that happens, right? But that can tilt you, chat, because you're like, man, like, I can't believe something like that happened right now. All of a sudden, you're like trying to fight the market. So the longer you're in the market, the longer the higher chance of you basically losing money. That's how you got to think about it. PW talks about that a lot as well, chat. All the time. He talks about that a lot, right? Like, hey, that first 2 hours of the market being open is typically, so if you know that you're an opening range trader, chat, that's what you're good at. You get payouts. You've built yourself up pretty well on it. Then it's kind of like, why would you even look at anything else? Joey, I got my first payout this week, bro. Been trading props for 9 months. Congrats. In his example, you'll be down 100, but as you go more in profit, you'll get the 100 back. Follow you as you go into profit. Yeah, yeah, that's a good point, Alexis. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't. So yeah, all right. So in that example, right, you were up $200 for the trailing drawdown, chat. You're up $200 in profit. You by the time you close the trade out, you're up $100 in profit. So obviously the profit stays with you, but you lost $100 in trailing drawdown. But when you make so let's say the next trade, you make $125 in profit. Well, guess what? Now your drawdown is basically plus $25 because you gained back. You didn't lose anything on your drawdown, right? You got the negative $100 in drawdown that you lost. You got that drawdown back, chat. So as you gain profit now, we gotta be honest, chat. So when you're funded, there's at some point the trailing drawdown is gonna cut off, right? Because for a lot of these prop firms, including Apex, right? So for Apex, 50K account, $2,600, your trailing drawdown cuts off. So you don't have to worry about trailing drawdown anymore once you hit your drawdown, whatever your drawdown limit is in the account plus $100. That's when your trailing cuts off. So you can read the FAQs. I would recommend that. I talked about that I think yesterday, chat. That I do recommend you read the FAQs. There's people out there that don't even know they don't even know their parameters like that they're trading in, chat. they're just like, oh, I see this person making money, I'm gonna do it too. They don't even know that there's trailing drawdown as an example. Look at the reaction right back off of that level again, chat. See how we're kind of building out here for. There's another 30-point like pop right back up. You gotta love it. 30-point pop right back up, right? So far they have not closed price back below the 14 and 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So that's the sign of a trend market, chat. When you get the EMAs being very well respected, that's a sign that the market's trending and higher prices could be to come. Tailable price action. Yeah, your entry has to be on point, meaning that you have to, in my opinion, everybody trades differently, chat, but my entries when price is kind of reacting like this with these wicks is you're trying to get in as close as you can to the EMA, chat, because at least I can put my stop on the other side of the EMA, because if it breaks below the EMA, I don't want to be looking for longs. And now you might get a push up here for new highs above 25,000. because that was a higher low that built out, right? So this would be basically you're trying to ride along here up to 25,000 level potentially. So, all right. Well, you gotta love the wonky wonk action, chat. And it's almost like you have to realize that. I think PW talked about this the other day, chat. He was like, hey, like, yeah, like we've been getting these moves in the first, like, you know, that opening range trade, chat. And then sometimes price will just kind of go to sleep, if you want to say that. Kind of get stuck in a range. We're grinding to the upside. We're, you know, price is fighting to push higher. It's just that you're getting these retracements on the way up. So you got to be aware of that, right? You got to be able to read price. So if you're not able to read price action, you're going to have an issue right now because you could get chopped, right? See how I was kind of saying, like, okay, you had a bounce off the 14 and 50 EMA, and then look at the reaction here, guys, right? So now we should try to go up and retest 25,000, but maybe put in a new high. That's how you got to read it, chat. It's just sloppy today, right? It's not conventional. It's sloppy price action, but it's giving you some structure. It's just not super clean structure. And there you go, right? It's trying. So you just put in a high at 24,995. I missed the bottom wick on that 15-minute candle by 10 points. Nice. Yeah, so that's yeah, that was a nice bounce there, chat, right? I mean, if you look at the current 5-minute candle, there you go, 41 points. All right, so give me 1 second here, chat. All right, let's gonna check on this. Give me 1 second here, chat. All right, so we're getting an update. We're gonna have an update here, chat, for the Warbucks competition. Don't you worry. Never fear, the update is near. Oh man, you gotta love it. So if you've been trading the competition, we're gonna get some rankings here. We're gonna see what's up in a second. As price tends to, it's trying to trend up to the upside here, guys. It's just a little sloppy here. Wouldn't be surprised if we pop on a random candle above 25,000. Do I consider a 3 candle setup for forming a high or a low? I don't really look at that. Any anticipation on Apex next sale release? No, I don't. I don't have any update on that, guys. So obviously, once it's released, we'll update our on our end as well, right? You'll typically get an email as well, chat. As always, use the code PW. You already know. All right, so I'm gonna be logging in here in a second to the Warbucks site, guys. We'll see if we got an update. Give me 1 second. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, we're inside. I gotta hide. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, it doesn't have anything there, so take my number off, so I don't want any crazies calling me here. So we're in progress. 1,419 people, guys. So these are the standings, right? So that we have. So the current leader, stacking pesos 22. Let's go. So it looks like you're the leader, sir, or ma'am, because I'm not sure. I gotta scroll. I just got to the screen. You gotta give me a second, Ginger.
Can't wait.
Are you streaming or I'm streaming?
I'm ready.
Come on now. Come on now. So Ginger, she's ready, guys. Hey, I can't even get stacking pesos. We'll come back to you. We got to see the rest of the names. The last time I'm still sore. The last time Ginger kicked me, guys. So I'm not dealing with that. So can you see him now? On your end?
Yeah.
All right. So we got stacking pesos. You're in the lead, sir. 3.38% return. You got Nerville. Is it Nerville? Yeah, Nerville 0. You're in second place. Casira 1. Looks like in third place, Lasagna. Fifth place is Andre. Mars 401 is in sixth place. Seventh place, Javier. Eighth place is DG561. Maybe you're local to, I guess, South Florida, possibly Palm Beach area. Number 9, 77LSS, and number 10 is DeWid Stance in 10th place. All right, so if you guys look at the prizes here, where my cursor is, chat, currently right at the moment. So the number one person, the winner, is gonna win $2,500. Second place is gonna win $1,250. Third place is gonna win. Sorry about that, chat. Second place $1,250. Third place $750. Fourth place $300, and then fifth place you're gonna get $200. So everybody else in the top 10, guys, is going to get a 25K one-step assessment. You got to love it. All right, so if you can't see first place, I'm highlighting it there so you can see his name. Is because he's up top. You can see where it says current leader, where I'm kind of hovering my mouse chat, stacking pesos 22. He's in first place. 3.38% return. So currently he's leading for the $2,500. Make you holla. I don't want to get beat up here, guys. So if you guys have security, if you guys know somebody from security that works in the security field in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Pompano Beach area, let me know. Drop me a message in the DM because I'm gonna need to be escorted out of here today. It's Friday. Ginger's on edge. She said she needs to see all 10 at once, immediately, exponentially. Big news in 15 minutes. What's the big news? D-Money, I just realized you look a bit like Clarence from 8 Mile. Oh, man. You gotta love it. Bruh, tell us about the rules. So forbidden shenanigans. So did you not listen when PW covered the rules multiple times? PW wouldn't even give you a response on that, by the way. I'm just being honest, because the competition's already started. So how do you not know the rules and you sign up for the contest, sir? And why hey, I'm just saying. Ginger took her shoe off and she's ready to go through the screen. I'm just saying. Now, I've seen her do it. I don't want no parts of it. Bro, look at the chart. Oh, man, I love it. We're covering the competition, sir. So if you see B trade, if you see something on the chart that you like, take the trade, sir. We're allowed to cover the competition. When you got people in the chat that's in the competition, right? We got to give an update. So you can, it's kind of cool. You can kind of see some of these trades down here. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is the update on the battle. If you want the rules, I know, Ginger, I know. You're late, right? But you can click on the rule tab. You can kind of get more information there. This is the prizes, like I kind of talked about, chat, right? $2,500, obviously first place, second place, $1,250. So you gotta love it. So the question, I guess, that keeps coming up, we're gonna get final clarification right now, chat. Can you trade 5 days or 7 days, right? Because that's the question that keeps coming up. I know that's the question out there. So give me a second. I'll have an answer for sure on that, because I know that it said 7 days initially. So, but it's typically 5 days. So what was that, Ginger? All right, 5 day. Yeah, you got to trade at least 5 days, guys. So that's your answer. You have to trade for 5 days minimum. You're not trading in queue, because I've gotten that question, I think, sent to me in the DM, guys. You're not trading in queue. You're trading crypto, right? This is crypto. So it's always interesting when you tell people just sign up for they're looking at the money, but they're not reading the rules. You got to read the rules, chat. How do you sign up? Oh, man, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that anymore. I'm not gonna answer it. Nope. All right, so you got 5 days there, guys. You leaked your number, bro? Yeah, don't call it, George. Why are you? So don't call it, Georgie. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love when people like. Oh man, calling right now. Yeah, I'm sure you are, but never fear, I'm not gonna answer. All right, so there's an update there, chat. We'll flip back to that a little later on and see if the standings changed. You got more upside continuation, chat. I'm not surprised. You got to pop above 25,000. I talked about that area, right? That this is basically a slow grind to the upside. So, not surprised at all. So if you took the long call out there, congrats. You would want to see basically the same thought process play out now. KC Future is trying to update my username. Gotcha. Now you get why PW gets all fired up over the chat. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see let me check one other spot, chat, for something else. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we don't there's nothing that we see, guys, in the rules as far as consistency, right? So we just double checked that. So I know that question keeps popping up as well. We don't see anything that talks about a consistency rule. Obviously, you know, from that standpoint. So and if you didn't sign up and you missed the cutoff, you got to be quicker than that. We've been talking about it for the past week. So we're not trying to be rude, guys. I'm not trying to be rude about it. But honestly, we've been talking about it for a week. So if you didn't sign up and you're trying to inquire now, I mean, that's Cray Cray with Lil Ray Ray. It actually started already today. So but never fear. The retracement is here on a 5-minute chart. You got about a 50-point drop back down inside of this little support area. So you don't want to see this area get it right. That it still remains the same, chat. You don't want to see this area get broken to the downside. At all. Because you want to see that support be held for more expansion back up, right? So this would be like an A+ entry if you're looking for a long, and then you're targeting new highs. Stop will be back below 920 area for a break. Skeletor, what competition are we talking about? Yeah, we're talking about the Warbucks battle that's running until next week. Top prize is $2,500. PW said you get to also come to the BDH, chat. So if you win, possibly, if you're the top, if you win the top prize, so that could be, you know, that could be a potential. Maybe they need to do a background check or something first to verify that it's safe to let you in. I'm just saying. Technically, top prize is 5K Pratchett matching. Yeah, he did say he was going to match. He did say, yeah, so that is a good point, chat. So PW did say that he will match the $2,500. So I'm just trying to get a coleslaw card swapped for a Pikachu. That's all I'm saying. So did they act that or you act it? Oh, I'm like, hey. All right. So yeah, I can't answer. Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that. Well, yeah. I'll talk to Ginger about that, chat. We can't, you know. Hire Jerome, get to come to the BDH with BG check though. What's BG check? Oh, background check. Oh yeah. No, yeah. Unfortunately, he just snuck in. So here's another potential setup here, chat. For long. Right, because this has been a reactionary level, chat, right off the area. I'm gonna try it. Wow, quick pop, guys, off that level, right? I just want 10 points. Oh, there you go. Let's go, baby. We'll take it off, guys. Quick 10-point reaction. Just taking the winners. Winner, chicken dinner right off of that area. That I've been kind of calling out, which is this support area that I got drawn out on a 5-minute chart. So I missed the first entry. Obviously, we were going over Warbucks, BTC, the competition, BDH battle. And just took a quick long. Gotta love it. And it's still trying to push, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if you kind of get up. There you go, right? There's more upside there. 970 level. Keep an eye out for 25,000. Could be a possibility. Still one. I grabbed another 20 points off the double bottom. Thanks, DMONEY W. Let's go. There it is, chat. There's more upside there. You gotta love it. So if you took the long call out, kind of reacting off of this support area, drop a W in the chat. You gotta love it. There's 980. Still trying to push. So it's having these reactions, right? You got like some setups being put in there. Higher lows, expansion to the upside, retracement back inside of the support area. And then you got a reaction back the opposite direction, right? Back to the upside. So this thing is, in my opinion, guys, we're like I said earlier, the longer we kind of consolidate, that's never a good sign for the direction that the market has been trending. So in our case, pre-market, obviously we had some selling pressure to the downside, right? There it is. There's more upside there. You gotta love it. So yeah, it's every 5-minute NQ moving 50 points. Why is this? Why this guy can't hold? I don't have to hold, Brian. I'm taking what I can get, sir. I'm 1,000% content with that. So we'll put you in timeout, buddy. We'll put you in timeout. You gone. So the accounts are green, chat. I'm not looking for to marry a trade when the account's already green, right? So the accounts, I'm up $1,400 on the account, chat. I'm not looking to marry anything. I'm taking quick pops and I'm closing the trade out, right? I don't have to hold for the whole move when I'm not desperate for, right? Like I'm not YOLOing or having FOMO here. I'm just playing the pots if I see a reaction. Every trade's going to be different though. And my entry was not the best entry on the trade. And that's also in the back of my mind, guys, right? The best entry technically would have been down here at like 920, like 930 area. And you're trying to ride it back up. That's the 50 plus point pop that he's referring to. But if you got in at 970 and it popped 10 points, guess what? I'm taking that trade. I'm taking a profit. So if my entry in all honesty was better, Chad, maybe I would have, right? If I got in down here at the low 9s, that's different, but that wasn't the case. D-Money, please speak to sticking in trades longer. I know with price action today, it's not the best to stay in trades, but overall, my biggest problem, getting out of winners too early. Yeah, that's something I got to work on, chat. But it applies, like you said. I think you're framing that question, I think, dead on, in all honesty. And what I mean by that is you're accurate. Like, today's not the day, chat. If your entry is great, by all means, you're trying to ride this to the upside. But if your entry, think about it, right? If I got in at 970 and the initial long was at 926, why am I going to hold that trade? Like, when some of these reversal candles have been 40, 50 points as well to the downside. That doesn't make any sense, right? You gotta frame the trade, like, and but every day is different, chat. I mean, some of these trades, opening range where there's a lot of volatility, then yeah, I mean, you're probably looking for bigger moves, but you guys saw some of that today, right? I had I think pretty close to a 40-point call out. I had over 25-point, I think, call out, right? And a couple scalps. I mean, that's trading. Not every trade you're looking to gain, 40, 50 points. He's gonna learn real quick though that sometimes it's best to take profit when it's on the table, especially in a market like this where you're getting these pops, but you're getting these violent pullbacks, right? Like this 5-minute candle's 40 points bearish, right? The next 5-minute candle bearish is 61 points, guys, right? So make no mistake about it. If your entry's off, you need to kind of, keep that into account. You banged a 10-point trade in 15 seconds off work today. So, Dubs, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, so, it's in context, chat. That is something that I am focused on, though. Obviously, trying to hold some of the winners longer, but this is not, in my opinion, the price action when it's looking like this, guys, to be doing that, right? That's just my personal opinion. My entry should have been A+. If I had an A+ entry, that's buying in the support zone, right? This is a support zone that we're kind of building out. Then that would have been great, for sure. That's just a fact. All right, there it is. There's the pop above 25,000. 13. You gotta love it. I'm gonna see if she sees that comment there. What average points you trade within? Yeah, Rockstar. All right, there's the expansion to the upside, chat. It all depends. So I mean, obviously I want to pick up as much points as I can pick up, but as I can pick up, right, on a trade, but I am aware of the time of day that I'm trading. So you got to keep that in mind, chat, right? This has been some nasty whipsaw action. I can guarantee you a lot of people got chopped today, because if you're a breakout trader and you're trying to trade some of these breakouts and your entry was not the best entry, you got chopped today. Perfect example will be like right here, guys, where my cursor is, right? Price pushes up, puts in a high, right? All right, so you're like, hey, you know what? I'm going to trade this breakout of the candle's high above 24,981. All right, so guess what? You were up 10 points really quickly. You didn't take it, of course, because you wanted more. And the pullback was 40 points to the downside. If you held it longer, hoping for a bigger breakout, you probably blew your account, right? So that's just what I'm saying. You gotta know where you're at, where price is currently at, and what the patterns are on the chart before you make statements that don't necessarily line up with what's going on. That's what I'm saying, chat. So right now, ideally, it would be the same thing, right? If we're going to continue higher, chat, we're going to get a deeper pullback. Come down here, maybe back to the box, 950 area, and then you look for more longs to the upside. D, you are right. Today it is tricky to keep long positions for more than 20 ticks. Yeah, it just depends on what it is. I mean, obviously, guys, you guys saw that, right? The majority of you were obviously rocking out with us since the open. You know, you had two really good trades that were well over 20 points, right? I think the second trade, I think, was right at 40 points, chat, right? So, I mean, what platform do you use to trade? Yeah, we leverage Tradeovate Prop here. We use Tradeovate Prop. That's the preferred platform of the BDH. You got to love it. All right, so oh man, we got some movement, guys. We got some movement on the leaderboard, chat. So you got Andre. Andre has taken over the leaderboard. Andre what was that, _0 or O? Andre, if you're in the chat, what up? He's currently in the running for the $2,500 prize. PW said he's gonna match, so it could be 5K there. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. You got Solo Monster, 7X Trade. Yeah, we got an update here, chat. These are different names, so unfortunately, Stacking Pesos has dropped to 4th place. He was leading. 77 LSS is 5th. R. Cleary is 6th. You got Norville in 7th. LSG 8th. Lewis is 9th. And YOLO is doing some YOLOing. And they're in 10th place. Man, Warbucks talk is lame. Tyson. Come on, man. Yeah, we're gonna Tyson. You know you're getting you're gonna go in timeout for that, right? Come on, man. We're gonna put you on timeout, man. We're not gonna boot you from the channel, but we gotta put you on timeout, man. You gotta get a timeout for that. I'm sorry. Gotta love it, man. How long is the timeout? Yeah, depends on what you do and what you say. You never know. Oh man, yeah, guys. I mean, come on, man. You know, if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But you don't gotta call it lame. I mean, if Apex is 80% off, what is the PA fee once passing? Yeah, so it depends. It honestly depends on what they're running at the time. Right? Because it varies. The price honestly varies. So I'm not trying to not answer your question. I'm just being honest that it varies. 50K account can go anywhere from, I've seen it recently, from $65 to $75 for lifetime PA, as an example, right? So it just depends on what they're running at the moment. Guys, I don't know what Javier, man. I was trying to let it go. You know, I was trying to let it ride. And you're definitely shooting your shot, sir. Shout out to Javier. I mean, well, we got to say his full name, Ginger. We can't, like, right? So shout out to Javier T2H. D, can you please ask Ginger if she has plans tonight? Looking to take her to a nice dinner and tell her how beautiful her eyes are. Oh, man. We knew it was coming, chat. We knew it was coming. There's always these periods during the stream where we get, you know, it tends to get a little weird. But hey, I'm not mad at you for shooting your shot, man. Let's go. Shout out to Javier. Javier, you well, let's do a little pre-screen here. So Javier, did you make money today trading, sir?
Yeah, we need to know.
Yeah, we need to know. Ginger said that's very important. Did you make money today or did you blow your account, sir? And we're using an honor system here, so unfortunately we can't verify that, but did you make money today, Javier, or did you blow your account? Javier blew his account. he made enough to take her to dinner. Oh man. I mean that's important, chat, right? We're trading here, so I'm curious to know, did he blow his account or did somebody said it's gold? He go. D, if you teach me trading, I have a blonde for you. Yeah. I don't actually so I don't do 101s. I don't do mentorship or anything, chat. So obviously I'm here Monday through Friday. You don't have to pay for a mentorship or a 101. I get that all the time, chat. Probably once or twice a week. Somebody sending me a DM or you know, trying to reach out. Hey, can you teach me how to trade, etc. So chat, I'm gonna be 100% honest. The way that I trade on stream is, I mean, you're not gonna get it. You wouldn't get anything different in a 101. So I would say keep watching the streams, keep tuning in, and you don't have to pay anything for it, right? Like, I mean, why pay? Why pay for it when you can see how I trade Monday through Friday live? Javier wants to split the bill. Yeah, Ginger said that she's not splitting the bill, chat, on the first date. So DMONEY is always following the trend, keeps me level-headed. Yeah, Henrietta, I try, right? Taco Tuesday. Hey. All right, so you're still printing here, chat. Look at the bullish reaction right back up. You gotta love it. This is what the price action is. As long as they're in play here again, right? Ideal entry would have been 950, but look at the pop there. There's 15 points. There's over 15 points from me calling that right there. You gotta love it. Cray with Lil Ray. Right back up. Love is in the air, LOL. Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't know. I mean, Javier has a picture of his car, I think, as his aviator there, guys. So his avatar. So I don't know, you know, if Ginger's gonna, you know, let him shoot the shot or not. That's up to Ginger, chat. I'm just the middleman. I'm the man in the middle. I'm in between. So that's his neighbor's car. Oh man, Javier, you got to stand up for yourself here, sir. I can't get slaughtered here by the chat for you, sir. You got to step up here. So as we get more continuation, we got I mean, I chat, if you didn't, I mean, I understand that the market was choppy today. I'm gonna keep it real for a second. I understand the market was choppy. Right? You had some craziness, but you had the ORB set up that technically printed some money. You had a retracement and a breakout that I took, right? Called out multiple trades off of these levels. So if you didn't make money, chat, I'm not sure, maybe you got caught in chop or something earlier, but I mean, this is if you can read price action, this is a good example today, chat. I think of if you learn how to read price action, even if it's sloppy, you can still capitalize. Right? So if you can kind of identify the trend, see the structure building on a chart, you can try to join in that direction. DMONEY, is your strategy available on this channel? Yeah, I'm here Monday through Friday. I'm not trying to be rude or anything or short with you, but I'm here Monday through Friday, right? That's what I was kind of getting at earlier, that there's no need to try to pay for a one-on-one when you rock out with a BDH Monday through Friday. We just out here trying to make a little money. You know what's crazy, chat? So I had dropped my truck off at a place, right? And they work with they know PW and like all that stuff as well. So and I didn't know, obviously, these guys. It was my first time going there. And when I went to pick the truck up, they were like, "Oh man, we saw the video on YouTube of PW giving you your truck, and it's crazy, and like we didn't know you were the person, you're DMONEY and all that stuff." And it turns out, guys, there was like 3 or 4 people in the shop that they actually trade. They watch the streams. So it was kind of crazy, kind of cool to meet some people that tune into the streams, and they're obviously having some nice words and all that stuff. So guys, we don't take it for granted. I don't take it for granted. I know PW doesn't take it for granted. We appreciate the support, and we do our best to add value to the space by trying to be thorough, calling out what we're looking at, why we're taking certain trades, etc. Right? So I say that to say this. Gotta help do my part to keep spreading the channel to more people, guys. Do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. So the last time I checked, we were at like 1,900 likes. We just hit 2,000. So do me a solid, guys, if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you're not subscribed. We rock out Monday through Friday. Just trying to make a little money. As price attempts to push higher. I mean, that's what's happening, chat, right? You can kind of see that. You're getting these pushes and retracements, and that's what I'm reading on the chart. You got to love it. Very strange, though, today, chat, right? Because you can kind of like put it like, oh, we're in a range. You can say we're in a range, whatever you want to call it. But price is kind of itching higher. Crawling its way higher to the upside. Your entry should be at the EMA 14 or higher EMA DMONEY. Yeah, so preferably for the best entry, yeah, you would have got in like as close as you can. Let me take this box off. Yeah, so on this current 5-minute candle, yeah, you would have tried to enter as close as you can to the 14 EMA. 14 EMA is sitting at 24,967 area, so your entry, you would have got in like here. Because if you see it like it dipped to like 978, but if you see it starting to push higher, then you're probably going to enter, right? And then you just put your stop back below the EMA. That would have printed as well on that pop. So if you got in at like let's do that, right? So if you got in at like 980, yeah, that's like a 30-point pop. So it is a little messy, chat. Some people would honestly look at this right now and be like, hey, I'm not trading this, because you're not getting like rapid expansion to the upside. You're getting these pullbacks first. But like I said earlier, if you can trade, if you can kind of map out what price is doing, chat, you're able to trade it. Kind of gives you an example, right? Of clearly you're able to trade it if you can accurately read what's going on. And that's been similar, chat. That's been happening over the last few days. Yesterday as well, you had a lot of action off of the EMAs to the downside, right? So just basically opposite. Your best entry yesterday for shorts, we talked about this yesterday. Once we were able to kind of figure out where price was headed. You guys remember the price action from yesterday. You had a lot of selling pressure to the downside. Once price got back to the EMAs, you started getting seller pressure, right, for more continuation down. You had a bearish EMA cross, and I'm just giving you examples throughout the day, right? That's actually Asia. If you come up here to where we traded, this was the indication. If you guys saw the trade recap yesterday, kind of broke that down, right? This was the candle at like 11:35 yesterday that broke through the EMAs with a lot of bearish momentum, chat, after having that crazy sell-off of like 500 plus points to the downside. And then once that happened, guys, I mean, you're looking at the EMAs as an area for an entry. And you can see that, right? You had a drop, push back to the EMA, rejection. You had a drop, push back to the EMA here, rejection. So we're trading it basically the same way, but you're in this scenario today, you're looking for longs. You gotta love it. Never fear. The D-Money analysis is here. Price action doesn't look good as of now, D, huh? Yeah. I mean, you would have to kind of trade it how I'm saying it, right? You're looking for these little retracements or decent sized retracements, and you're basically buying the bottom of the range at the moment, chat, and selling the top of the range. That's all. But it's not great. This is not ideal, chat, right? It looks horrible on the chart, but you're still able to trade it if you know what you're looking at and what you're looking for. D-Money, I honestly feel like I sometimes trade markets like today better than good price action days. Yeah, Brock, that's normal. You know why? Because it's like, because we're in a range. You see how price hasn't really expanded higher than this level right here? So you're kind of condensed. Your thought process you only got to worry about like everything that's happening inside of this range, if that makes any sense, right? At the moment, these two boxes I just drew. And you can kind of focus on that and look for entries. That's why, right? Price hasn't shot up 300 points, 400 points. It's literally, we're in a 100-point range right now, guys. And it's 11:30. So at some point, that range is going to get broken in either direction, and we're going to get expansion. However, today's Friday, and it doesn't mean it has to be today. We know that. But there's a lot of time left for the market to do its thing. But never fear, we got some Pokemon cards, chat. And we're going to open some, don't you worry. Yes, sir, Bob. So, yeah, we got some Pokemon cards we're going to open up. We saved it for Friday. We saved the best for the last of the week. You already know. D-Money, even if you explain it, I don't like trading it, so I'm calling it. Grateful for your explanation, but this is too stressful for me. You're the GOAT. Hey, man, I appreciate the kind words. Honestly, I try, guys. I've never said I'm the best trader. I'm just out here trying to make a little money. But I'm just, I'll be honest, chat. Trading Power Hour, right? Starting off like streaming and trading Power Hour, you get better at trading ranges because you get ranges a lot of time at Power Hour. So you have to know. You got to learn how to trade it. Shout out to Captain Crunch. He said, I'm just stopping by to make sure everybody is getting a balanced, nutritious breakfast. Well, I haven't had anything for breakfast, sir. So where was the Captain Crunch at? Was it here? Or did Jerome take it on the way out? Because I heard he was here. Like, I'm trying to figure out. I'm feeling a little malnourished over here myself, personally. That's why I keep sipping the water, try to stay afloat. You gotta love it. Oh man, Javier! Shout out to Javier. Chat. I mean, Javier, he's been waiting for this moment. I feel like this has been brewing. He was waiting for a day that PW was not at the BDH, chat. Right? He was like, oh, I gotta wait for PW to take a trip. And he is not holding back, chat. Wow. Oh man. Javier said he never felt this way about a lady before. D-Money's D-Money's gonna turn into a butthole if in 6 months when he's making $10K a month. Nah, that's not gonna happen, man. You gotta stay true to yourself. You know what I mean? I'm humbled by the support, guys. I mean, obviously, yeah, every once in a while you get somebody in the chat that's a little cray-cray with Lil Ray, but I like rocking out with you guys. Obviously, I think I'm blessed, chat. This is my dream job, and I don't take that for granted. So, like, that's not gonna change, guys. I'm well aware that you know, I will be probably working 60, 70 hours a week right now, doing something that my heart wasn't, you know, necessarily in 100% because I wanted to trade. So if you get an opportunity, guys, to do your dream job, you're not gonna take it for granted. I'm just being myself, chat, right? Like, I'm just being me, to be honest. Simon, I just passed my 300K account with Apex. Thanks, D-Money. Hey, congrats. I'm happy for you, man. Javier may need VIP time out. Oh man, but yeah, I do have the City Rooster. D-Money give me a hug. Well, I mean, we're not in person, sir, but hey, you know, appreciate the support. But yeah, I am gonna be doing we got a payout. I'm sure we'll have content coming on that, guys. Got a Apex payout coming. Gonna request that, like 13,000. So you know what's crazy, chat, is that, you know, and by the way, it looks like Apex redid their dashboard, so they are working on some upgrades there. So it looks pretty sweet, to be honest. And the reason why I say that is because, guys, as soon as you click on the account and you click payout, it'll tell you, like, at the top if it's eligible or not, meaning that you followed all the rules, right? It literally has it. So it's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not taking out max payout, guys. I said that already. I'm gonna build the account. I know somebody's gonna ask me, you know, somebody said show it. Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be content coming on that, chat. Obviously, I'm not gonna show my account numbers and all that stuff because clearly we just had somebody probably take a screenshot of my phone number, but I'm not gonna get hacked because I know there's actually a guy that got hacked. His account got hacked. His trading accounts, guys, because I guess he showed them on screen by mistake or something. I don't know. But we'll definitely show the process. It's bouncing between the 214. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I know. D, would you be my best man at the wedding with Ginger and I? Oh man, Javier's fired up. Javier's fired up. Hey D Money, how much money are you leaving in an account when you get payout to stay away from 50,100? Yeah, I mean you got to decide yourself. Right? You got to decide yourself how much money you're gonna leave, guys. Right? You can take out max payouts, 2,000 per account. If you got 20 accounts, that's $40,000. Or you can be strategic and take payouts as you build a bigger buffer. Right? That's your option. I mean, you qualify for a payout on Apex if you follow the rules. You trade the 8 days. You can trade 5 and flip for 3, etc. And then follow all the rules. You're able to take out $500 once your account balance is $2,600 per account. So nothing wrong with that. Can't do anything with those account numbers. Yes, you can, Raider. Do a little research online. You have a pretty popular streamer that was hacked, sir. I'm just being honest with you. Pull it up. Maybe you can't because you're not a hacker, right? And I'm not, and obviously, but I'm saying the right person can. They got into his accounts. He was out of his accounts for like 2 months. How much will you be requesting? 13,000. D-Money, is price generally slow on Fridays in one direction? And what is your view for Mondays? Yeah, I'm not. I'll be honest. Is it Vishal? I hope I don't mess your name up. Is it Vishal? I don't really. I used to be all into that stuff. Like, oh, Friday, it's gonna be slow, or Monday is gonna be XYZ chat. But what I kind of realized is that by doing that, you're kind of coming into the day already, like thinking it's gonna be slow. But what if it isn't? Right? So it's kind of like I try to have my mind as clear as possible going into the session. I mean, this is an ideal price action. This is basically a range. Obviously, I called out multiple trades, guys, in this range. So, I mean, and that's all you could, to be honest, that's the best you can do, right? At this point, with basically what's been presented to us on the chart. Mondays as well. I've seen Fridays get big pushes. I've seen Fridays stall out. I've seen Mondays get big pushes. I've seen Mondays stall out. So, I mean, that's just it, right? Hey, D-Money, I'm a construction worker, and what should I do to be able to go full-time trading? So what I would tell you, in all honesty, is you want to start getting payouts. You need to at least start seeing that you can get payouts, right? Obviously, you probably want to have some money put aside strategically for bills and all of that stuff, because if you're trying to go full-time, chat, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, because all of a sudden the money is coming only from trading. Well, what happens if you go on a losing streak? What happens if the market is choppy and you get chopped up, right? And you're off. Because everybody's going to have winning streaks, chat. You're going to have losing streaks. You're going to have times where, you're just not firing on all cylinders, because you're a person. You're not a robot. So I would say have money put aside. Have X amount of months put aside for bills and, expenses. So that way you don't have that pressure to have to perform at 100% from Jump Street, because you're going to put a lot of pressure on yourself. And then obviously, right, keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding, right? You got to keep showing up to the charts. You got to keep putting in the effort. You're going to take some losses. You got to learn from the losses. You got to basically find your trading style, right? What suits you as a trader. So are you a momentum trader? Are you a range trader, right? Because we can talk about this, chat, right? Because to be honest, there's people out there that they only trade when price is in a range. Somebody said earlier that they trade better when price is kind of reacting how it's reacting right now. right? And there's nothing wrong with that, chat. Because remember, in all honesty, the market's only going to be trending in one direction on like giving you those nice trend days. That's not every day. Maybe you'll get a push at market open, but then price goes into a range, etc. So there's different ways to get to the destination. I haven't quit my real estate or mortgages because I'm making money trading. Yeah. I mean, I would just say, I know PW talks about this a lot, chat. It might be smart to actually start off part-time trading, still keep your job, right? Once you're able to get payouts, maybe if you're outpacing your pay trading consistently and you're getting payouts, then that's different, right? Then you can make that decision. Because ultimately it's you against you. It's just like I mean, you're going to be 1099, right? You're going to be a 1099 contractor. So independent contractor, basically. So whatever you make. You got to also factor in insurance because you're 1099, right? So maybe unless you sign up for the company's insurance before you leave and you get Cobra or something, I mean, you got to think about all that stuff. But if you got kids and all that too, I mean, it's serious. Hey, D-Money, how did you learn trading while working, grinding? I would go home and basically I'll be trying to trade at work. I'll be trading, at home at night. I'll be trying to trade London session. Guys, I've been battling for 10 years, right? So yeah, you see me now, you see me streaming and we're getting thousands of views every, live 6,000 plus people, on the live streams and, we're getting these crazy views. That's why I tell you I don't take it for granted, chat, because I've been through the fire already. I've been through the grind, right? I've worked 15 hours and came home and tried to trade and falling asleep and waking up. Oh, I got to trade London session and then back up to go to work the next day. I've done all that, chat. Like, to be honest. So I know that question is a valid question for probably a lot of people in the chat because if you're trying to better yourself, you're typically trading to better yourself, better your life, and to get probably a better work-life balance. Maybe you're sick of your job, right? Maybe you don't see eye to eye with your boss. Maybe they don't have managerial skills or whatever, people skills or whatever the case may be, and you're trying to look for that way out. So I get it. So, but it's a grind, chat. It's not easy. I'll tell you that it's lonely sometimes, right? Because you're on this road, on this journey by yourself. Maybe that's the cool part about our streams is that we have like a community. It's kind of like a family, right? So you're not going through it alone. You can drop questions in the chat. You can talk about, hey, I just got a payout in the chat. I just, that all that stuff is cool, guys. But I mean, trust me, every emotion that you're going through out there, I've experienced it, chat. Wanting to quit, right? Is this for me? Am I crazy because it's not working? Why is it working for other people, but it's not working for me? When is it going to work for me? Trust me. D-Money, such a fresh addition to the BDH. Appreciate all the work. Put a restraining order on that chump, Jerome. I'm out. See you Monday. Yeah, Mr. 45 special. I'm working on it, but PW does not want to follow through with the chat. So my hands are tied as far as trying to get Jerome permanently banned from the BDH. So make no mistake about it. I have no issues ratting him out to the authorities. The older people, they say authorities, guys. They don't say cops. Right? I'm going to call the authorities. So we're still stuck in a range, chat. There's not much going on here. We're still stuck in that same range. You buy the bottom, sell the top. That's what's printing for you right now, to be honest. How long before you start being profitable, D? It took me 2 years to get a payout, man. It took me 2 years to get the first payout, chat. I'm not gonna shy away. I'm not gonna shy away from that, right? And the reason why I don't shy away from that, chat, because you need to hear that. Because if we sit up here, if we sit on this platform and paint a picture that's not realistic, now There's somebody in the chat earlier. They got to pay out after 9 months, right? So your time frame could be different. But make no mistake about it, you're still gonna have losing streaks. You're still gonna have losing periods. So like anybody that tells you different, chat, they're just trying to sell you a dream that's not real. Like, in all honesty. Now, could it have been quicker if I stuck to one strategy? Absolutely. Absolutely. That was part of the problem for me, Chad. I was bouncing around from strategy to strategy, right? Something didn't work, I would try something else. That didn't work, I would try something else. And I didn't give time basically for the percentages, right? Because you're trading probabilities based off of a strategy, and you got to let the probabilities play out when you take the trades. But if you're switching from strategy to strategy, then you don't even have a true sense of if your strategy works or not, right? You're just kind of throwing it away as soon as you take a loss. So I'm keeping it real, chat. Keeping it real in the field. We're going to do some Pokemon cards here. Don't you fear. The Pokemon cards are here. No, these are I didn't open
Oh, you had some.
Yeah, I had another pack. So I'm hoping I don't get any more coleslaw cards because I've been getting DMs and things from people trying to get my card, chat, and it's getting a little strange. So I'm trying to keep that one close to the vest. So, but we'll open up some cards because I don't have much to talk about here in regards to the market. We're still stuck in the same range. I called out at least 3 trades, chat, in this range alone, right? So there's not much to kind of call out here at this point because we're still stuck in the same range. We're stuck in a less than 100-point range, and that could continue, it looks like, for a while. So, oh, this one has a seal on it. You gotta love it. So we got some cards here, chat. We got some cards. Let's see if this thing is it aligned. Yeah, it's back, right? Yeah, it's right. We got some cards here, so we're gonna start opening some Pokemon cards. Don't you worry. I know everybody wants to know if I get a PSA draw here. All right. So how do we? Is it Helio? You guys see that? Do we need a light on for this, editor? You think? So we got Helios, or Helios, straight trash. Oh man, don't say that, guys. What about Corpish? Looks like a lobster, guys. I got a lobster. There you go. You can see it there. Yeah. No good? Oh man, trash. Wow. All right, so let's yeah, these are weird. This is a trainer card, strange timepiece. So I'm not even gonna acknowledge that. I know that's nothing, guys. All right, what about this card, chat? This looks like it could be something here. It's called Lit Leo. Got a little gold action there. What about Lit Leo, guys? Is that worth anything? Good for a toilet break? Oh man. All right, what about Spear Row? No? Oh man, you guys, this is not good. 2 evals. All right, you got a basic energy. I know that's not anything, so I'm not even gonna worry about that one. This is a. Well, I'm a little concerned here, chat. Intel. I got an Intel card. No. Oh man. Sir, with this card, you would need to pay me to take it? Oh man, don't tell me that. Wow. I'm a little disappointed here. We got Fear Row. Don't you fear. Fear Row is here. Trash? Oh man, this Nikita? Yeah, Nikita. No. Trash. Oh man, Nine Tails? What about Nine Tails, chat? Intel worth $45 according to the chart, D-Money. LOL. Yeah, I know, right? It costs you money to keep that card. All right. What about this one, chat? Is it Kaigri or how do you Cairo? Kaio? How do you say that? This has to be worth something, chat. That one's good? That's a good card?
That's a nice one.
All right, so can somebody pull up how much this card's worth, chat? Let me know. So I'm curious to see how much this card's worth. $1, $20, 140. Yeah, guys, I need to. All right, we gotta. So Ginger, can you do me a favor? Can you download the app possibly?
I don't want the app on my phone.
You can delete it. We're gonna get the app here, chat, because I need to know how much this card's worth. And we'll, cause unfortunately we're trying to use the honor system with the chat, but I think there's some trolling going on here because people are saying 1 million. Download collector, yeah, I'm gonna have to download it.
Pokemon's cards value scanner.
Yeah.
I don't know which one it is. There's tons of them.
Yeah, get the collector app, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to download it, guys.
The collector.
All right, so we're gonna put that card aside. It might be worth something here. More likely $1, D. Oh man, don't tell me that. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. Ginger doesn't want the app. I know she doesn't want it. We'll just delete it, chat. We'll just delete it after the stream. All right, we got another pack here. So we're gonna. I got that card put aside. I got to get a sleeve, and we'll see if we can scan it to see what it's worth. Actually, yeah, I can do AI. Let me check real quick. Hold on 1 second, chat.
All right, give me the card. I'll scan it.
It's right here. Appreciate it. Ginger's pissed, chat. She don't want to scan it.
How do you scan this thing?
All right, it says it looks like the value is 100 to
17 cents.
17 cents, guys. I'm in the green. I'm in the green, chat. 17 cents. You gotta love it. Oh man. All right, so we got another pack here. We're gonna open. Still stuck in the range. Man, I'm disappointed. All right, basic energy. We're not even gonna worry about that one, chat. Oh, now this one looks good. I'm not gonna lie. What about this one, guys? Man, this is Team Rocket Stage 2. Come on, chat.
Ooh.
Tell me something good here. Awful art. Oh, man. Good one. Well, we're going to find out. I think the chat's kind of roasting. Yeah. 19 cents. Oh, man. All right. So $3.93.
Yeah.
So guys, $3.93. We got a winner. Oh my goodness! I knew I felt it, chat. I felt it. All right, what about this card, guys? Hippodon. Value mill card. Hippodon. You gotta love it. We're checking that one. 74 cents. Oh, come on, man.
28.
28 cents. Oh, man. This is, guys, I feel like somebody sabotaged my cards here. I wasn't going to leave them here at the BDH, but, you know, I left them here, had the trust system, and I'm a little disappointed here, guys. I think somebody shuffled my cards.
Jerome traded them out.
All right, we got Team Rockets, Emperos. Looks like a giraffe or something, chat. D got micro cars. I mean, you don't have to. It's up to you, Jenny. You don't have to. I don't think it's any. That was like, they said dead. Yeah. I don't think it's worth anything. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed here, Chad. I'm not going to lie. So that means that Ginger or the editor could have a really good draw, to be honest.
That was 33 cents.
33 cents, yeah. So I know this one's not worth anything, Chad. It looks like an egg. Small leaf. So I'm not even gonna. We're not even gonna scan that one, Chad. We know that that one's not worth much. Oh boy. Yeah, I was planning on getting some dinner with one of these cards tonight, chat. Laurantis.
They have to have a star on the side, I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm scanning what I got because I don't have a good draw here, sir. You're asking me why I'm scanning. I gotta scan I'm desperate here. I'm desperate. I don't like. What?
You can skip the non-halo cards.
Yeah, that's what he's telling me. Well, they're all non-halo, sir. Like that's the problem. Like.
Hey, everything adds up, right?
I mean, you know. I mean, what am I supposed to do here?
20 cents.
All right. What about Team Rocket's wheezing card, chat? Come on, chat. Take me home, chat. Take me home. Come on.
Malta.
Somebody said $5. Oh man, this is
$5?
it's not gonna be good.
You're gonna have like $9 after this.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not
No, that was 31 cents.
yeah, this is not looking good, chat. So oh man. All right, I got one more pack and I'm out, chat. So we'll open these and we'll see what we got. You want Ginger to open her cards? Who is that? Javier? Is that Javier? Oh, Jefe? Javier? Oh, man. So, yeah, we got one more pack we're going to open up here, chat. I need some luck. Wish me some, drop some good luck in the chat as I try to redeem myself here with these cards. Man, oh, man. All right, so here we go. Basic energy, so that's never a good sign. All right, what about this card, guys? Flare on. What about Flare on? Is that a good draw there? I'll buy that from you. How much is it worth? How much are you willing to buy it from me from, sir? That's my favorite Pokemon, but trash. Can you scan that one, if you don't mind? It's okay. All right, well. Oh, I got another flare on. I got it back to back.
Are they both Halo? Can't believe believe I'm talking Pokemon.
I know, right? It's so crazy. Guys, I got 92 cents?
22. Don't get your hopes up.
Oh, man, I thought 92. So I got another flare on, guys. We're going to scan. We'll see if that one's it's probably the same. So it's not looking good here for me. Trainer.
You get the same thing in,
It's weird, right?
that is weird.
I got Heat Ran.
That one's 138.
138. I got Heat Ran, chat.
Weird. Same freaking color. Oh, no, that one's Holo. You've got Holo on the bottom, too.
Flare Ant runs from 149 to 159. Yeah, well, guess what? I got the dollar one, so. Actually, I had two of them. They're both worth $1, guys. That's how bad my luck is right now. Yeah, I see the push back up on the chart. You're still in the same range. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. You gotta love it. Yeah, I'm not paying for daycare with this, chat. I thought, I was feeling pretty good there, but this doesn't even cover her uniform shirt, chat. That's $30 each. So guess what? There's a problem. If you guys see me asking for donations, you understand why, because this is not working here. We got Dunsparce. I know that's not, I can tell by the name it's not worth anything, chat. This is very unfortunate. Dipling. No. GoFundMe time? Yeah, it might be. Professor's research trainer card. And Hondur, which I know is not worth anything, chat. So, Duslops. Oh man, this is not good. Couple of bucks, yeah. Well, that's all my cards, chat. I tried. All right, so I think the best draw that I've had so far, clearly, coleslaw. All right, I have it sleeved. Don't you worry. Denaris, how has it been at the BDH? Who's Denaris? Oh man. Yeah, it's actually it's Demarius. It's been good. Right? So I'm blessed to be here. On a serious note. So I don't take it for granted. So shout out to Ginger for scanning the cards. So and having the app. So I guarantee if you would have told her that she was gonna have the Pokemon app to check value, she would have been like, "You cray with Lil Ray Ray." All right, guys. So this is you look at the price right now. It's literally we're still in the same range. You're kind of said it multiple times. You buy the bottom of the range, you sell the top of the range, chat. Right? Nothing's changed as of right now. Previous 5-minute candle, you actually have a 50-point pop right back up to the so if you caught the short, congrats. If you took the long from the bottom of the range, you just gained 50 points. So you gotta love it. All right, so should we have all right, so Ginger's gonna open some cards, chat. And I know that Javier needs to restrain himself here, so we're gonna give Javier a second or two to restrain himself. Javier, you need to probably take a walk around the block, sir. We don't need you spamming the chat here. We're gonna have to put you on timeout if it gets a little weird. But never fear, Ginger's near, so she has her cards. She's gonna open up some cards with you guys. And she has the app to scan them, so she's ready. Hopefully her luck. I'm gonna hide my coleslaw card so when she gets up here it doesn't go missing. But that's the plan. So Ginger's up.
Hey chat, how's everybody? All right, this is history in the making. Very first time opening Pokemon cards ever. Never have gotten a pack before. Shout out to Regular Alan for gifting these to me. So let me know if these are gonna be good. How y'all doing today? Make some money with D? Hope so. All right. Let me know what's good. So we're not going to even test any of the ones that are not Halo. I'm just going to skip on through. Dunsparce, Goldeen, Applin, Sneasel, Radar, Festival Grounds. Great. Where's the Halo? Oh, I got it. Okay, I got one Halo. Iron Hands. Is that a good one? Okay, I guess I have to check this one, right? Okay. 138! Woohoo! All right. Oh, wait, I got another Halo. I can't even read. Duscanor? Is that a good one? Oh, wait, crap. Okay. $214! Don't tell DMONEY, I'm already up. Okay, the rest I'm not gonna check. All right. Here we go. My last pack. Ever. All right, skipping through to the Halos. We've got Shaman. Funny little dude. Okay. $243. All right, all right. Okay, the last Halo. Fluttermane. Woohoo! $253. I don't know if that just gave me 10 cents or if it gave me $253. I have to get back to you on that one. Anyway, hello. Have a great weekend. Nice to meet y'all. Thank you for the love and appreciation. Hope to be back around soon. Bye. DMONEY. I won a lot of money.
How much?
Well, I don't know if it was adding them together or if I was getting like separate $2 wins.
Oh, this is not fair. This is not fair, chat. It's rigged. It's rigged. Oh, man. Man, oh, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, man. How was Javier, guys? Was Javier hold on one second, chat. Oh, so I was just informed that we've been saying Halo and it's Hollow.
Oh, sorry.
And I can tell you I butchered it probably a million times, chat, and it probably won't be the last because I'm not a Pokemon expert, clearly. So, but hey, it's a thought that counts. We're here. Never fear. You never know what you're gonna get at the BDH. You had Ginger. You had Jerome. You had myself, DMONEY. So the question is, can we get the editor to open up a pack of cards, guys?
Yeah.
You should have saw him walking in this morning, chat. The editor was walking in bow-legged. I don't know. So chat, the editor was walking in bow-legged, guys. I don't know what happened. And he's not normally bow-legged. You know, so I got to talk to PW about that because he literally was walking in this morning, clearly bow-legged, guys. If you're from the South, you know what that means. He was a little bow-legged. LOL, that ain't good. Whoa, rough night out.
Rough night in.
Rough night in. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's times like this, chat. I feel like I got the best job in the world, to be honest. Right? So I mean, you gotta love it. But yeah, it was a little awkward. You know, I had to pull him aside, talk to him a little bit. You know, I'm not gonna disclose what happened, but you know, it was a confidential conversation, so we got to keep that confidential between us. But just know that when he gets up here, chat, he might take him a little while, you know, to kind of step up the step here. He's a little bow-legged right now. Your cards. Yeah, where's your cards at? You got them? Oh, well. All right, give us 1 second here, guys. We're gonna see if trying to locate his cards. No. Remember? No, didn't remember. I just remember mine had 3 from the beginning.
I only got one. Yeah.
But you had your own bag, though, right? Oh, they were in there. They were all in the same one. All right, so yeah, so.
Took Jason's card.
You know, I did not. All right, so apparently the editor's cards have been already open, chat. So I guess they were a little mix up there. But don't you fear. The bow-legged editor is still going to come here because he's going to get some screen time here. So we're going to put the editor on, chat. Let you guys kind of chat with him for a second. It would only be right? You can't have Jerome. You can't have Ginger. You can't have DMONEY and not have the editor. PW's in the Bahamas, so I know he thought he was getting out of it, chat. But we got, never fear, the bow-legged editor's here. I think I'm going to change his name to that in my phone. Just a heads up, chat.
Don't get Patrick started on that.
He's going to be cracking up. Here you go. He's up.
What's up, chat? How are we looking today, chat? We making money? Oh, regular Nasdaq pumping up. What up, chat? How's it going? The editor. What's going on, y'all? Making money? Saw DMONEY making some money earlier. Hope you guys were as well. What's up, editor? Nah, not bow-legged. What's up? How's it going? You guys liking the videos and the content coming out? We have a ton of new stuff coming out soon, so definitely be ready for that. And if you guys want to see more of stuff, we're shooting this week, so let us know. Good to see you. Yeah, they opened my cards, chat, but I'm glad we probably got one. Oh, yeah, indeed. But we got spare. But we got coleslaw, so oh wait, no, it's that camera.
Don't touch his coleslaw.
Yeah, he's got a sleeve and all. He's ready. He's good. Turn up the volume, you guys. Just I talk lower than PW, and same with D. So we'll try to talk a little louder. The editor, what's going on? What gear do I shoot with? I shoot with Canon. Super good. We all shoot with Canon here. Thanks for making this awesome place. Oh, no problem, you guys. Yeah, we love that you guys like it. Does the editor trade? No, I do not. I film all of it, though. It's pretty cool seeing all their different strategies and stuff like that. PW's got a cool one. DMONEY's got a really good one as well. So we're glad that you guys can follow along. And, it's super easy to kind of learn from them. And, you can make a lot of money with these guys. So definitely keep tuning in and, keep liking and subscribing. Let everyone know because, there's a lot of people out there, but I'd say we do it the best. No, I do not trade. What's going on? W for the editor. Sweet. Let's go. You have Instagram? Yeah, no problem, chap. I'm glad you guys like the content. Why don't I trade? I'm filming. That's all, really. Just kind of learning what they do and stuff. That's your story. How I got hired? I've been filming for around like 6 years or so, and just kind of been filming with influencers and stuff like that in the industry, but it was in a different industry, the boating industry. And, you know, out of college, just kind of found a passion for it, and, you know, saw an opportunity to work at the BDH and reached out and got hired and never looked back. You know, been a fun ride. Got a lot of cool stuff coming up this year. You know, California, racing off-road trucks. We're doing probably Mexico sometime soon. PW's out fishing, like PW or DMONEY was saying. So yeah, it's been a fun ride, you know. No, Mexico was a fun time. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Your sister's looking for a friend. I'm dating right now, so I'm good right now. You gotta hit up DMONEY. DMONEY's always looking. DMONEY's looking for love right now. Thinking about a dating show. Fishing's fun, yeah. When we go out, you gotta check out the Liquidated page. He's catching a lot of mahi right now. What's the best memory with the BDH team? I'd say, you know, his birthday was really funny. We had the little people running around and stuff like that. The mariachi band, that was a blast. So, and then the magician that showed up. What does he have to get? No. What did I drink in Mexico? Oh. Get DMONEY a torta. Ooh, DMONEY, you want a torta? You can handle all that? She ain't a lady if she ain't 280. He said, I'm straight. You drive a truck now. My sister has a lot of money, editor. Nah, I'm good right now. Talking to somebody. You guys are funny. I can see why DMONEY has a lot of fun in this chat. You guys are hilarious. 411 411 450 torta. Like PW said, you got to slay a couple dragons to get to the princess, so gotta love it. Yep, you guys just trying to make a little monies. Don't forget, you got to check out where'sjerome.com and check out all the good DMONEY merch up on the website. Do I know about Corn Dog Tim? Yeah, I hear all the stuff about him. It's pretty crazy, you know. Hopefully his family's good and the dog. We still don't know about the dog. We heard that his kid was fine though. So, what's your favorite camera to film with? Right now we shoot on the Canon R6 Mark III. Pretty new camera that just came out from Canon, and it's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Do you handle the website too? No, I do not handle the website. We have a whole team. I just handle the content and social media, like in content that goes out on like the social medias such as like YouTube and stuff. Short? I don't know about that. Mac, yeah. Were you the one let Jerome in? No, I did not let Jerome in, actually. We don't know. The security guard, he's slacking, like DMONEY was saying. You know, we don't know what he's doing. I think Jerome's paying him or something. Maybe slipping him some beers or something. We don't know. Why not? Do you drive a Subaru? God, no. No, the Subaru we got here is pretty good. I like that Warbucks one. That one's pretty cool. The trade now. But I'll probably let DMONEY take over now, you guys. Looks like you guys want to hear a lot about trading, so I'll get him back over here. I'll tell us PW, I believe he's like 6 foot, I think. 6'1"? Yeah. Alright, D, you got it. See y'all later, chat.
Yo, yo, yo. Oh, man. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. The bow-legged editor. You gotta love it. The one and only, chat. I gotta change his contact in my phone. So, yeah, no, we'll put bow-legged editor. DMONEY, you should invite Javier to the BDH. Well, yeah, that will not be happening, sir, on my end. I can't, I'm not going to make that call. So, yeah, as far as price right now, chat, I mean, you can kind of see you're still stuck in a range. Nothing's really changed. You had a breakout to the upside. So if the range is going to continue, you're probably looking for longs, to be honest. Like, right? You're looking probably for longs for more continuation. So you had maybe for a push back up towards like 25,000. That previous let's see how this candle closes out, chat, right? This 5-minute candle, because the previous 5-minute candle, I mean, you got a lot of bearish momentum in that candle, right? I mean, you got a 72-point drop to the downside basically right away. But this will be the little reactionary level that you would expect to hold if the trend that we've been the range that we've been stuck in is going to continue. You don't want to see us back below that level. If you're a bull. So this will be like the buy area. Coming up on the buy area here, chat. If that range is going to hold, and then we're going to push back up to 20 to 25,000. You got 2 minutes and 25 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. So this is going to be very interesting here to see if we can kind of pop back above current candle's high. Or is this finally the flush zone that we've been kind of waiting on? All right, so see what happens. If it sweep highs, now new lows. It swap highs already, so now new lows. Yeah, that could be. A lot of times price does move that way, right? Could be the case. We got about a minute left on the current candle. So you never know what you're gonna get, chat. You had some visitors here today. You had Ginger, you had the bow-legged editor, and you had Jerome. You gotta love it. As we wait for this candle to close out, just want to see how price reacts at this little support area, chat. Last time we were here, we had a bounce back the opposite direction. All right, so we've held the level so far. 2 seconds left. There you go. Candles open. And I would say if we get, yeah, this looks like you wanted to push down, chat, into this little gray box and then expand back to the upside. So I would say longs are in play above 946. if it can reclaim that high, right? All right, so now you got a flush of that area. And are they finally ready to take price to the downside, right? Because, I mean, you got to be honest, chat. The 1 hour chart looks extremely bearish right now. It does. It's rejecting the 200 EMA as well. So that's not great if you're a bull. So are they ready? The question is, are they ready at this point to take price lower? Or are we going to get stuck in a range? So longs will more than likely be in play here above 24,947, chat. If it can get back above the current candle's high, look out for a pop back the opposite direction to kind of trap some people. But there's a lot of bearish momentum right now in the higher time frame. So they could be ready to flush. We know that we've been ranging, chat, for 2.5 hours, basically. We've been stuck in a range. Sometimes when you get a high put in outside of the range, it's like a sweep, right? They just kind of went up and swept the high, and now we're going to get more continuation to the downside. We just broke the range. That 1 hour candle, chat, does not look enticing for longs. It looks horrible. So this could be the rollover effect. Make no mistake about it. Finally. Let's map out this 15-minute candle. All right, so we're currently back inside of the 15-minute opening range. And there's more selling pressure stepping in, guys. Yeah. So, yeah. So at the moment, you have to be honest, chat. So the bears are back in control of the market. We just broke to the downside, right? Put in a new low. Outside of that range I'm referring to when you draw it to the left. So let's see if it holds. D-Money, I need $200 to pass this other Apex eval. What is the play, my guy? Oh, man. Oh, man. You gotta love it. Guys, how many trades did I call out today, chat? So far, right? How many trades did I call out, just out of curiosity? Called out a lot of trades, chat, so far. Yeah, literally 6 or 7 trades. Like, yeah. It's been multiple trades. So I like if you only need 2, I mean, I'll tell you right now that the market is bearish at the moment, right? If we stay now, what I'm gonna say this, right? I have to say this, chat. So the market is bearish if we can stay back below 920 area. But see how you're getting this bullish reaction right back up after that low was swiped? So that's not good either for shorts. All right, new 5-minute candle just opened. That looks trappy to me, chat. Like they're gonna pop this thing back up inside of that range. Longs look decent, look pretty decent right now, as long as they can hold it. But we'll see how this plays out, chat, right? I want to see the reaction off of this top of this gray box, basically. Can price hold 936? And get more expansion to the upside? Or are we going to reject and sell back off, right? Because this could have been simply the pump, chat, to kind of roll back over. So we'll see. Higher time frame obviously is bearish. 1 hour chart is bearish, but you're getting a wick at the top and the bottom. And price is kind of stuck here, right? So yeah, the longs are looking like the move, chat, because we're back inside of the range. You had a swipe of the range, but you didn't get a close below the range. So it's kind of like could have been a trap. Got 3 minutes left on the current 5-minute candle. It's trying to push. So, all right. So if you remember, chat, yesterday and the day before, so you're very intrigued to see what happens at the EMA now because you've had this selling pressure to the downside and you need to kind of wait to see if we're going to reject this and sell back off, meaning that the entry point for shorts could be off the EMAs. So I'm waiting to see if we get a breakdown here back for new lows, or are we going to simply kind of just had a little swipe action like we had up here. We had a swipe to the upside, we got a swipe to the downside, and now we're going to range and get back above 25,000. And it's trying to push. All right, so you don't want to see this if you're bearish because you were expecting a flush to the downside, right? After all that ranging and consolidation, which makes me kind of feel like it's a trap to kind of do a V-shaped recovery right back up. But we'll see. Javier, come on, man. I need this money to take Ginger on a date. Yeah. Javier, yeah. Javier is fired up. Javier is fired up. You got to love it. All right, you got about 45 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. What's going to happen? Who's going to win the battle at the EMAs between the bulls and the bears, chat? That's the question. If you haven't already, chat, do me a solid. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We just out here trying to make a little money. So obviously, we don't get paid off likes, chat. It's not that at all. I'm just trying to help do my part to grow the channel. Get us in front of more traders looking for a place to call home. The BDH community. Let's go. All right, so you had a close there. That looks like... All right, let's see. 30-minute candle close, bearish. Yeah, this is getting nasty now, chat. This is nasty time. Look at the 30-minute candle. See how you got a long wick at the top and the bottom? That's not great. That kind of signals some chop. There's the push back up. 30-point pop. And you're probably going to get it right back down, right? Because of how that candle formed. Probably going to get some back and forth action right now. Why don't you stay out of this, Dex Master? Yeah, I'm not. Well, I mean, guys, I've called out 3 or 4 trades in this range already. So maybe you just tuned in right now, Dex. But I've called out literally probably 5, maybe 6 trades. In the same, right? 3 of them, 2 or 3 of them in this range, is kind of talking through the range. I'm not saying I'm looking for another entry here. I'm saying that the 30-minute chart is telling you that there's a battle going on and price is indecisive right now. So that's all. I would have to lean towards being bearish because of the higher time frame, chat. Being bearish right now, right? You got to try to align yourself. So if you're going to align yourself with the higher time frame, you're bearish at the moment. But you see how you get in the chop. Hey D, how long you trading today? Not much longer here. I mean, you're stuck in a range. You've been stuck in the same range for since 10 o'clock. It's 12:30. Right? So you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. This is the range I'm talking about, right? We've been stuck in this range, guys. So, was able to take some trades in the range and took what I can get. But, I'm content with that. Don't feel like I missed out on anything, chat. Green is green. Green is green, guys, right? At the end of the day. So it is what it is. Had the snafu with the minis, the micros in the morning. It's been eventful. It's Friday. You guys just heard from the bow-legged editor. That actually sticks, chat. I'm gonna use that. I'm happy I created that one. Not gonna lie. All right, so let's do this, chat. Yeah. I mean, you're getting a bounce here, right back to the top of the range again. After it looked like we were gonna flush to the downside, so you're getting like some indecision. And that's what I mean at the moment, chat. See, like these ugly candles. Let's take the box off. This is what we're dealing with, chat. Look at the 30-minute chart right now. You see how you got all these crazy wicks? Top and bottom. That's telling you that there's a battle going on between bulls and bears. This is like nasty price action. It's a little clearer on a 5-minute chart because you can kind of play the range, but we're still stuck in the range. Make no mistake about it. So this is what I'm saying, chat. Do you think that when Nasdaq starts, it takes away liquidity from GBP USD, or doesn't affect? Nah, I mean, I don't think so. I mean, because they're different markets, right? They're totally different markets. You're talking about Forex. you know, GBP is USD is forex pair. I used to trade forex, chat. Made no mistake about it. Took some payouts, and a lot of the prop firms start closing down. Had to go. Had to come up with a plan B. Stumbled upon the futures market, so thank God for that. But we're gonna do a quick update here on Warbucks. Let's see where we're at. See if the user if the leaderboard has updated. Yeah, it actually updated, chat. All right, so your current leader is still Andre. You got second place 77 LSS. 6.95% return there. Respectable. Andre obviously has an 8.05% return, guys. You can see that like the current leader there as well. Third place, R. Cleary. Lewis is in fourth. YOLO has climbed, chat. He was 10th at one point. Well, it's either a he or a she. I'm not sure. So, but whoever YOLO is, they climb from 10th to 5th place. They're making strides to the upside. 6th place is LSG. 7th is Sean. 8 is Easy Work. I like that. I like that nickname there. 9 is Mao. Let's go. And then 10th is Mr. Wicks. You gotta love it. Mr. Wicks. There it is. There's your Warbucks BDH battle update. Once again, chat. $2,500 on the line. PW said he'll actually match that. So, Cray Cray with Little Ray Ray. And the bow-legged editor. So, I'll be keeping an eye out over the weekend to see who's making strides. Make no mistake about it, because I might need a loan, chat. I'm a little short on daycare now, right? I thought these Pokemon cards were gonna pay, and apparently I made about $10, so doesn't even cover a daycare shirt. Just sell the G-Wagon, Javier. Javier, that's a negative, sir. That will not be happening, sir. So, yeah, I mean, not much to kind of write home about right now, chat. With the market, you got a nasty range we're stuck in. Really want no more parts of it, because we've been raging since. I mean, if you map it out. 10 o'clock, chat. I mean, 2 hours and a half. We've been stuck in a range here, so there's not much to do. At this point, you got sideways action. D-Money, what's better, Lucid Black or Lucid Flex? So the main difference there for me, I prefer Lucid Flex only because, I mean, I don't really care about the, you can have 60% consistency in the evaluation phase, because Lucid Flex is 50 anyway, right? It's still going to take you 2 days. So if you're trying to pass it in the shortest amount of time, it's going to take you minimum 2 days. So why does it, that's not a selling point for me. I prefer Flex. But it's a personal thing, chat, right? It's a personal preference. Yeah. Now I will say that yes. Crawdad's fish market. Lucid Black, it does have a double payout option as well. Yes, that is accurate. That is accurate. But there is you're gonna have some limitation there. I'm buying 2 Lucid 50K Flex evals today. Shout out to is it Tasia? Looks like she's buying a couple accounts. Use the code PW. You already know. D-Money, peep how ugly the 15-minute chart is. Yeah, I mean, I can tell by that's what I'm saying, chat. This is insanity right now. Like, this is cray with Lil Ray Ray, chat. Like, if you're at this point, I mean, I called out multiple trades in the range, chat. To be honest, I can't trade that any better with what they're giving us right now. Look at the nasty price action. I can't, you know, if you can, good for you, but I can't, right? This is insanity right now. So this is not something that I'm gonna kind of partake in because it's getting a little nastier now, right? Just Crawdad for short. Yeah. I got you. Or Sean is my real name. Loving your time, D-Money. Much appreciated. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, Crawdad. Thanks. D-Money went on tilt. Yeah, it happens, unfortunately, right? It happens. So chat, this is where you got to decide, and it's easier said than done. I know for a fact that Trade-Of-8's working on PW kind of shared that, right? PW kind of shared some of his conversations with Trade-Of-8, where you can do like a lockout feature, like just to lock you out without having to have a profit target, etc. That's going to help a lot of people, guys, because if you already made money, like, why would you try to trade this now? Like, literally look at these candles. Look at the 15-minute candles, chat. The wicks at the top and the bottom. Count how many you have. Like, look at these crazy wicks. This is crazy. So, I'm not going to partake in it, chat. I'm good. Right? Monday's another day. If you're green, I saw a lot of W's in the chat today. I think it would be smart to walk away with profit, but I'm not a financial advisor. And I'm not, right, telling you what to do with your hard-earned spent money, right? So you make that decision yourself. But I mean, it's nothing worse than going into you're green on a session, chat, and then all of a sudden you want to trade this crazy range. And then yeah, nice catch on that one, Scott. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I got it. Almost went sideways there. Oh man. Nothing like being in green up, chat, and then all of a sudden you yeah, all of a sudden now you decided to keep trading because you got a little greed, and you end up being negative, or you blow your account. Hard on the money. Jamal. Man, yep, I'm up $950 on the day. Thanks for the call outs, D-Money. J Trades, let's go. So yeah, guys, drop let's see who's green here. I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up because there's not much for me to do here, chat. So if you're green on the chat on the session, how much are you up today, just out of curiosity? Yeah, lifetime subscription, you don't pay monthly. It's a one-time fee on Apex. All right, we got let's see what we got here. We got 472, $600 in the green, 2,600, 1,300, $1,000. I'm up 400 corn dogs. 2,300, 2K. Let's go. 1,500, $14,000, 14 evals, 4 PAs. Let's go. Nice. 1,700. Somebody said they blew their account. Negative 3,600, 1,250. 4K green. Nice. 1,535, 6,200, 950 greenies. Let's go. Negative 2,800. Up 34.95. Nice. About to ball out on coleslaw. Oh man, you gotta love it. 660 on some evals. Let's go. 4,800 on evals, 2K on the funded. Nice. Yeah, I mean it's actually, chat, at the end of the day, you got to be strategic, you got to be smart. There's nothing worse than a Friday being green and then you give it back because you decided to keep trading some nonsense on the chart right now, right? Because literally that's what we got right now. We got some nonsense. So 750. Hey, still profit. Maybe you were negative on the day and you brought it back to positive. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Or maybe you traded one micro and you were conservative. And hey, everybody's at their own pace in this trading game, to be honest, chat. So yeah, trading the range is profitable. I called out 3 or 4 trades inside of the range. However, when you start seeing these long wicks top and the bottom on a higher time frame, you're gonna, right? That's choppy chop action that I don't want to be a part of. That's what I'm saying. I've already called out 3 or 4 trades in the range. So how many more trades are you gonna trade in the range? That's the thing, chat. Can I show the EMA settings? Yeah, so they're not anything special. It's 14, 50, and 200 EMA. I just dropped that in the chat. There's nothing really, to be honest, on the chart. You can see them here. Right? 14, 50, 200. If I click on one, I don't change anything except for the length. That's it. So obviously, right, for the 14, I change it to 14 because the default setting is 9. And I don't touch anything else. So I close it out. I just hit OK and that's it. Same thing for the 50. Same thing for the 200. $3,500 cash, 900 on the eval. Let's go. Congrats. How do you get lifetime on Apex? Yeah, so when you pass the evaluation, you have an option to pay monthly for the PA fee, the PA, or you can do a one-time PA fee. So you're gonna have an option when you go to activate your funded account. You can either go monthly or you can go lifetime. Those are the two options. So with that being said, chat, I mean, there's not much to write home about now, so I'm going to call it. Do me a solid if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Dropped a lot of sauce today, I felt, chat, even in a choppy market, right? Had some breakout trades on the ORB setup, and then had some pretty good call outs, I feel, for some bounces to the upside. So I mean, I don't think I could do much better than that today with what, you know, with the price action that we're kind of dealing with. So I'm gonna call it, chat. It's been real. Never fear. Monday is near. Hopefully it doesn't come too fast, chat, not gonna lie. So I've had my daughter the last 7 out of the last 10 days, chat. So it's been a little cray with little Ray Ray. So so I'm looking forward to the weekend. I know PW is in the Bahamas fishing. How much does a lifetime at Apex cost? It depends on the account size. So you would have to log in and see. I don't know what the price is right now. I know that it was for the 50K accounts, it was $75 lifetime PA, just as an example. Typically, the 25K, 50, and 100K are the same price, but the larger accounts are going to be a little bit more expensive. So you just got to log in and see what that deal is right now. So other than that, chat, I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go figure out what we're going to get for lunch. and figure out what kind of content we're dropping here. So it's been real until Monday. I love you. We gone.